things back together again. Last time, seeing that just winning wasn't really fun for her, Melusine decided to give back the clock, and after handing Diana some bottles of corruption, and sent them back to the rest of the party. The party, wanting to have a chat, made their way to the bar and played a few games, trying to understand each other better, which seems to have gone quite well. After that, while resting, Fangs gets a visit from the last aspect of the Raven Queen, giving her blessing, becoming her watcher. With all that together, the party makes some deals for some money and then goes to the Arcanum factory, stocking up on items in bulk as well as gear for everyone. Now then, they get some talking. Now, they got some time to kill waiting 4 days for the passes, so let's see how they fuck this town up. Let me go to the map real quick.
You make it sound like we just go into towns and wreck them.
Did that not happen the last few times?
Only because a lot of people fucked with us and found out.
Technically, we didn't wreck the towns before we got there.
Okay. So you're all heading now out of the Arcanum factory. Your orders have been placed. Some of them will be there sooner than others. And for the time being, it seems at least the brain, Diana and Alicia are kind of caught in their own world. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm out of ideas. This isn't the usual.
I suppose I can go fishing again, but considering what had happened last time and I believe the phrase is chain of events, I am less inclined to be going off fishing now.
Fangs, let me ask you a weird question.
Why is it a weird question?
Because I know that I've had it and probably Deli has, so. Have you ever had ice cream?
Looks to Deli for confirmation. What is this ice cream?
Sorry, his mind's somewhere else as Rathel kind of just jumps in. Ice cream is
Then looks back to Snowy. I do not know what this ice cream is.
It's milk, well, cream and sugar and flavorings, I guess would be the way you put it. And then it's cold.
Have you ever had yogurt?
No.
Well, there's a long list of food we're gonna have to put then on the thing. Though yogurt can kind of vary depending on who you ask, between tiefling yogurt and dwarven yogurt. God, dwarven yogurt tastes so bitter.
This yogurt sounds like a terrible experience.
No.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. Oh, hold on. I forgot to change the music too. Hold on.
You know what, Fangs? Let's just means that we have some time, and hopefully nobody's going to try and kill us in the meantime.
Yes, I'm now this time fully prepared, armed, and inevitable.
You and me both. Sure. What time is it?
It would have been early in the morning that you would have been shopping, so it's probably, you don't know exacts, but like it's definitely a little bit before noon. There's a few. I mean, are you looking? What kind of yogurt are we looking to give Fangs? Are we gonna give him the normal stuff or the more exotic yogurt? As Rathel kind of pipes in.
You know what? I bet there's a Vladasian native that does nothing but smeat.
The fuck?
Smeat. Smeat is another name, or is like a knockoff of spam.
Ew. very highly valued Japanese thing too.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Japanese love spam for whatever reason. I don't know why.
It's cheap and easy to cook.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Well, we could try to
But-
find him some bezelberry ice cream, but I don't like the tentacles.
Not a fan of cookies and cream,
Yeah, I mean, there's other things: pistachio,
mint,
bourbon,
whiskey.
maple,
You had me at bourbon.
salted caramel.
I understand the other items, such as the
Anchovy.
Oh God, we don't talk about the anchovy. They
Oh,
do have
No,
man,
potato.
I could really go for a Smack Daniels shake right now.
What the fuck up?
He's a goblin.
Hate you. You're not a
Wait,
friend of
you
the.
actually eat a goblin before.
No. But each barrel of his whiskey is, you cannot drink it until the goblin dies. They only live for about 30 years, so it makes sense.
What about something from Ham Queen? I heard it was pretty good.
Uh,
Is that some sort of orcish swine?
No,
wine
no, no,
thing?
no, 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 no. It's an orc run burgery that it doesn't taste all that good.
I
what
bet they
about
carry.
chilled slap? Remember that? They mix it in front of you.
You're trying, Demon. I can hear the gears turning.
Yeah, no, I had one.
The smacker.
I was thinking about Lonnie
that little-
Sprinters.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of one more. I mean, we could always go for Fuck, I can't.
Oh, I got needs one. Here's
Gonna-
I mean, we can just get some cartridge.
I hate you. How about some Rogue in the box? That was always good.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I don't want to. I like being outside and not having to be near a toilet.
Yeah, only at 3 a.m. No.
Wait,
It's
why
had to
wait?
be one hell of a run.
This
And
is what happens when three city people try to introduce the country folk to food.
What about that place with the silver W?
Uh,
W.
no.
Wyvern Castle? Ew, no. Fuck that place.
I used to call it Wipe Castle.
No. All right.
All these strange places.
Greasy
you
dwarf
speak of.
Fangs, we're just the things we're saying. We would like to introduce you to the wild world of fast food, not the fast
I
you're
was
thinking
thinking
of.
slow food, but I was just saying food.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Pauses for a moment. Was like, wait, why do I have to chase food?
So he just kind of puts her arm around his shoulders, like, oh, this is gonna be a day.
Anyway, as you guys are walking, roll me a perception check real quick. I'll roll for Rathel as well. I knew she's in here somewhere. She's an NPC.
Hey, look, guys, I'm
move
one of
all-
you.
I
Not to
should.
mention it is in descending order: 25, 24, 23.
I gotta add her. Do I have her? I have to fuck around with their stat sheet a little bit more because it's still a little bit fucked. But this will do fine for now. It's a bit higher than 5, so just ignore that for now.
But again, Deli, you did not answer my question. Why must I
Okay.
chase after food?
Okay, so 25, 24, 23. So all of you outside of Rathel kind of are walking down the street, and you hear what sounds like a. Hold on. Gotta get. Sorry, I gotta find the music because I want to say it. Wait, I have some. Give me a minute. I have some somewhere. No. Do I have it in Avu? Definitely not that. I think this will work. We'll do with that for now. As you guys are walking, you hear what sounds like a plethora of instruments going off, with like a violin kind of at the head. And as you are kind of talking about other stuff, fast foods, things you could introduce fags to, you see like a small street crowd kind of gathering. Hold on. I'll move the map real quick. Where is it? And there it is. As a makeshift table has kind of been put in the city square and kind of set up, and on it is a bard kind of playing currently for some money. And it's generally like piercing, as you could see a lot of different people and a giant crowd kind of forming around like the smaller makeshift tables, and people seem to be enjoying it. With your higher perception rolls, you see as well. It says on the sign. I'll send it to you later. You see the side Squall Atoll, Bardess Extraordinaire, and I will write it out. Or actually, I could just hold on, because she's an Avu. And generally, she seems very good at what she's doing.
This could be better.
I want to make sure there's nothing in there. Okay, cool. Here's how to spell her name. Why does everyone want this image? But yeah, you see. Sorry, Squall Tori. Been a while. I thought it was an L, but it's a Tori.
This is a damn good bard image.
Hell yeah.
Oh, she played
But
that
yeah,
thing
you
behind
do-
her head.
You do notice, with your higher perception checks, she looks like she's using a sort of mage hand, though modified slightly to be able to conduct multiple instruments. As you know, Deli and Snowy at least, that mage hand would only give for 2 hands, so it's definitely modified to a way that kind of benefits her. And like I said, there's a huge crowd kind of coming through. It's actually kind of blocking people a little bit, but it's definitely interesting. Also, while you're here, because this is going to be the fun randomness part, who wants to roll me a D100?
I'll
I
do
need to roll a wisdom.
All right.
it.
Horny bitch.
Ooh, 35. Let's see what's on my random sheet for 35. Fuck me. Okay. This one's going to be funny. I'd like to point out I have made random sheets for like random occurrences in between events and stuff, and this one's just funny to me. Oh boy. So as you guys are listening, Snowy, what are you doing first off, just so I know before I can kind of curtail this?
Snowy's just gonna watch for a bit.
I suppose Fangs will just suddenly ask both Snowy and Deli, and goes points to the bard. I suppose this is what you would consider the fast food,
No.
since everyone is going up.
That
Rathel immediately says that and looks at Deli like, don't you fucking say yes.
No, I know if I say
Listen.
yes, he's gonna shoot her. No. Bad facts.
that is a musician. Snowy pulls out a notebook. Justice even explained this to you. You play instruments. How do you not
Oh,
know?
yeah.
What...
You were all saying about the various types of foods and everything, and people showing up for it. They have shown up for.
That's right
No,
over
that
there.
place over there where that has
Not-
that weird smell. That's fast food.
Do you not know what a performance is? Like, have you never seen one before? Looks at Fangs.
Not like this. And there's the 1,000-yard stare as he remembers.
And as she kind of...
Some of the fur actually bristles up a bit. Like, yeah.
Is she doing the open guitar case for money thing, or
Yeah. Like, it's definitely like an open, like, violin case. It's a little bit... And she's kind of... Hold on. I'll switch it back. As she's kind of getting done at least playing one set, she kind of does, like, a little curtsy. And the crowd starts to disperse. Also, don't worry. The D100 will come into effect eventually. I'm just playing this slow right now. So... And at least for the time being, she stops. The crowd gives like a real hearty applause and throws a few gold here or there. And yeah, she's starting to like at least pack up some of her stuff and like some of her easier, smaller instruments. And you watch like with a snap of her fingers, a lot of them kind of disappear into space.
That's a
Del, you would know what that
lot
spell
of
is.
manipulation.
that's it? I mean, that barely covers room. Bored.
I don't do much for shows too, as she kind of just hops down. for money. Have we met before?
No, but I wish we had. I'm
Squall
Snowy.
Squallatory Bardus Extraordinaire. Been around Hollowswall Glees of the North for a good while. Most of the money is just for the art of performance more than anything. Plus, most of my gold goes into repairing instruments anyway.
I mean, it doesn't seem like he was that mean on them.
Hmm. It helps every now and then to make sure nothing falls out of order.
No, it takes quite a bit of concentration to conjure up that many mage hands all at once.
Depends
Well,
how
first
good
of
you
all,
are with your fingers. He immediately
First of all, it depends on if you created a spell or not, but that's a different story.
Dilly will flick his wrist, wiggle his fingers, and a pipe will pop out of thin air. How do I know that? And he'll put the bubble pipe in his mouth and just.
Yeah, it's a
Second of all, Jelly, you've seen me perform in one way, which is beating you consistently at poker. But
Hey, you fucking cheat.
whoa,
my God.
whoa, are you calling me out?
I ain't calling you in.
I'll deal with you later.
Does he turn to Squall and does she say like, wait, hold on, I gotta deal with the idiot
She
first.
sees that bright red, rosy-cheeked smile.
Are you always this entertaining? She kind of looks at the three of you.
Personally, yes.
I think we do all right. Bangs, you have to
Are
pay
you-
for that.
Bangs is looking at them all.
It'd probably be like, I'm trying to think of what big, probably like a mutton leg or something, because it's probably decently.
And then Bangs will look over to Deli. How is this considered fast food? They do not seem to be.
Did you see how it was right there? You picked it up and began to eat it. See how fast that was?
Not yet.
That's why it's fast. Because not from death to consumption, it's from you wanting a thing and then consuming the thing. That's what's fast about it.
I see.
Now, as
So is this considered to be junk food that some of the
Actually,
others have been
that
eating?
seems relatively healthy. That's just a ham hock or a lamb leg. I forgot
Yeah.
what God said it was.
mutton, so yeah, lamb leg. You were right the second time, not the first.
Yes.
Ham hock's just
due
fun
the
to
fact
say.
that
It really is.
I say the junk food because I believe something about Diana and Mala mentioning something about cookies and other things.
Yeah, I don't think we can get ice cream without Little D being here and us not having knives in our assholes.
Now, is there anything I can help you particularly with? Because, do you want an autograph? The Squall's kind of looking at you, Snowy.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Okay. Ah, another bard. So it seems I'm not the. She kind of like sighs and just rubs her temples. Please tell me you're not also going to be playing at the Theater of Blood, or sorry, the Theatrum de Sanguine.
Wait, there's a show?
No, roll me a history.
Oh, right, that show.
I was gonna say that's literally what Oberita was here for. It was like advertised on the train.
I mean, I remember it. It took
Yeah, I got you.
me a
Yeah,
second.
no, you're good.
And
Yeah,
so
you're
you're messing with her.
you mess with her and like there's this just face of annoyance. Well, I was going to be the main act, but because vampire privilege and all that bullshit, I kind of got demoted.
You want to beat them?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You want to beat them?
Be them or beat them? Sorry.
Beat.
It's not a battle of the bands or a competition. I'm just more so annoyed that I got upstaged by another bard. And I can't
She's really
really.
not that. She's really not all that. I mean, she was good. She showed me a couple of tricks. But I think you're technically better
Well,
in
in
a lot of ways.
the very least, I have a way to get in because I still have a pass. So, if you want, I don't know, come see me perform. If you can get into the inner city, that is.
It'll be a few days from that.
Well,
Passport times and all that.
don't worry, the performance isn't for another week anyway, so you got time. It's just kind of stretching. Well, I'll be off because I have another street performance that I plan to do. Thankfully, the people here were kind enough to set up all these makeshift tables for me, so get a few coin, and maybe I'll see you around.
You sure you don't want to do a 60-40 spread?
Honey,
You get the
I have
60.
See, I was thinking she meant that in a flirting way, so my brain just went the other direction completely.
Living pyrotechnics
Okay.
artist sitting right
Let
here.
me put it this way. Yes, I do play a mean violin. Occasionally can pick up a guitar. I'm a fire dancer. I don't do musician stuff very often in front.
Mm, here, and she had you like a kind of piece of paper. This is where I'll be, at least next performance outside of a few things. If you want to join me then, just say my name, and it should give you directions of where to go.
I forgot I'm proficient in performance.
Because you don't ever fucking use it.
Where would I use it?
You used it the one time at the Church of the Music people,
Yeah.
and that was it. Anyway. So yeah, she'll hand you a card. Like I said, just say my name. Should give you at least directions to where I'll be, and then if you're up for it, do a show or two with you, kind of get a cut of what you can do. Also, as she's walking away, I guess because Fangs wouldn't know this because he wasn't up north enough. Deli wouldn't because he was gone before she was a thing, and it wouldn't have reached down south. Snow, you can roll me a history check.
Just a moment.
Yep, no worries.
About things. Never been outside the Grand Wilds till he went to the mire.
I fucking hate you. Die. I hate you. Okay. The name Squall Ator actually does like ring a bell because it definitely was advertised a lot when you were I'm sorry, when you were walking or where you were commissioned because especially with the name when name is extravagant as Bardis Extraordinaire, it would definitely ring a few bells, but you can't really put your paw on exactly where. You definitely know like the name. This isn't the first time you seeing this name, but it's not like catching at the right part of your brain. It's kind of like a fleeting thought where you're like, I've heard it, but where kind of thing. Maybe you were drunk one night and it just kind of slipped your mind or something.
Yeah, but a bard knowing another bard's name, that's already like,
Yeah.
oh.
But as you're kind of gawking, you move yourself back there for a second because I have something else too. That's technically this is part of the role. Let me find her token. Here it is. Mulu, you're gonna love who I picked for this character. You feel a familiar hand on your shoulder. I'm gonna see this one. As the drow woman comes up to you and's like, "You think you're done gawking, girl?"
What the fuck?
Jeez, what the shit? What the? Oh, sorry. I was,
Fangs is readying his bow.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was staring at that ass.
Long time no see. And she and she gives you a hug.
I lower Fang's bow.
Been a while.
Actually, it's even funnier because Fang says this while he actually has a mouthful of the mutton.
You're looking
see, you
better
got-
than I expected.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You're looking better than I expected.
You know how it is fighting other crewmates for their wares and all that other bullshit. Oh God, been a bit. Are you gonna introduce me to the rest of your crew? And then looks over at the rest of the party that are just like Fang just eating mutton.
I'm fighting Fangs to lower the bow. Like, no, put that down.
Yeah.
Stop. Why did we give that back to you?
Business or pleasure?
Technically,
Please tell me. It's a
technically at
business.
this point, this is a babysitting job.
I don't blame you.
I'm
Reminds
older
me
than
of-
all of you put together.
Oh God, I gotta hold on. I have her ship name written here too. Give me a minute. Where is she? Did I? Oh wait, yeah, because I put her in Forwin. That's why. Because technically, that's where she's from. Reminds me of the early days of the Outer Heavens with some of the other boys. Always kind of rambunctious about other shit, but you know how it is. Here, I'll show you. This is the... No, you remember her. This is your original captain.
Oh, okay, that's where I was getting confused because I thought
Yeah, I got you.
she was gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just asked for her name. I didn't realize that
No,
she was
sorry.
gone.
Read my
Well,
backstory. Damn it, no.
sorry. That's my bad. That's
Don't
a
worry.
Mariner.
I'll fly with it. Well,
That's no-
Captain,
Plus, like, being dead seems to be irrelevant in
Better
this
than,
campaign.
better than expected means a lot.
Yeah. You do see, like, she is, like, scarred to shit, though. Like, her eyes kind of torn out. Like, she's definitely not the same look as you remember. Also, it's really fucking hard finding a good drow token that really fit the image I wanted.
yeah.
Been there.
You know what, before we go any further, what happened?
Remember that Kraken hunting down that took down most of the ship? Actually,
Yeah.
is that actually how she died? Because I don't remember. Or
No,
is it
she-
like...
Died while we were in a fight with another pirate.
Okay, yeah.
Seeds.
Remember- Sorry. Let me step back and I will do that. Well, remember that one fight with that one bastard pirate trying to steal our loot?
Yeah, that's the one I blew to hell.
Well, afterwards, a lot of the crew, after you had left, decided to band some money together and go up to the top side of Forwin, commission a cleric, and resurrect me. Though, it definitely did leave some scarring, as you could kind of see, like, she kind of pulls off, like, the bed of her eye, and there's, like, not much of an eye left there. And obviously her, like, face is all scarred up. Sadly, it didn't fix a lot of the other issues.
I am going not to lie. You mimicking me on that, kind of weird. Also, considering our relationship, where does this leave us? Because, I mean... You have actually caught me completely off guard because I thought you were dead, and yeah,
This is what happens when I roll random number generator. This shit happens.
you were, my second. So I mean, and the kind of a.
No,
At least I thought we were in a deep relationship, so I'm very confused still. Yeah.
no, I completely understand. Just think of it this way. You still have your own life to live, and I have mine. You could always come back to the outer heaven if you're willing to work for some coin and the like. It's always your second home.
Till death do us
mean-
part really does get fuzzy when the death happens.
I mean, we still had 375 pages of the Elven Manual.
We can make it 356 if you wish.
Fucking what?
That moment, Snowy literally like grabs her by the hips and like moves her up, and is just like right in her face, like, "Oh fuck yes."
I am going to walk back away. I lead
Either
into
way.
Fangs and Ethel. I can smell her eye socket from there.
Really, I will
Sorry.
kill you.
I said that
Wait,
quietly.
I have ears. Good ears.
Either way, my ship is docked in port, so if you want to dock something else, then be my guest.
Fangs kind of just leans over to the deli, not being subtle about it either. Just, well, I guess this is Snowy's mate.
Seems that way.
One of them.
No, wait, how long did you list exactly? As like she's like probably all up in Celine right now.
Well, after the clown, she was number 2 of the actual relationships that I had for longer than a year. And most of my teenage years.
Well, she kind of, even though you have her up, she kind of unstraddles herself for a minute. I see you're at least a little bit busy, but like I said, I'm docked in port. If you want to get some re-education on the Elven Manual or the like, you're always free to visit.
I didn't think elves had sex. I thought they reproduced
It
by like
is-
popping out of trees or something.
Deli, when you have that many years, do you think they don't have?
You don't think we're experienced in that kind of thing?
I mean, we'd already gone through the Dwarven Manual.
God damn it.
And Dwarven manual, hard and fast.
Hard like boulder, strong like rock. Wick like diamond. Unmoving like coal.
Burn like
Hey,
coal,
now.
damn it.
All right, I'll take that one.
Yeah, I'll see you, Data. Captain.
See you later. Question was just because this is Mariner asking because I had asked for the captain name and all that. Was Snowy like second mate or first mate on the ship, or was she just like
Cabin girl.
oh?
Snowy and her, yeah, had a thing. Yeah, that
No,
she
no, no,
was-
no, no. I got that much because I had asked.
Snowy
you
was
had
a
given me
cabin girl. She was young.
How to corrupt the youth.
What a comb for that grooming.
Well, she went from a circus to pirates, so I mean,
Not wrong.
she was. The clown did all the corruption.
Well, either way, it's good seeing you again, lass. She kind
I-
of gives you another hug.
Yeah, Snowy hugs her like probably tighter than she was expecting.
Careful. There's some of me that's still a little bit scarred.
Yeah. Okay.
And she just kind of at least walks the other way. I feel bad because I should have reread through your backstory, Moogle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I can roll
We
with
do
it.
accidental shit all the time.
Very true.
Snowy looks kind of broken for a moment, like that moment, like the entire worldview of everything she knows has just been like completely tipped upside down.
I have now done that twice to Moogle's characters. Keep that in mind.
All right.
I thought was dead for years, and
So it is good
she's
being
alive.
here. So you had a happy reunion.
Yeah, just
Most usually don't.
how do
get
I? I mean,
that.
seriously, how do you go from staring at another woman to someone you actually loved?
Ask Deli as Rathel's just like slowly turning his head away from someone else.
Huh?
I believe you're asking the wrong person. Ellie or Raffle can give you more tips.
Look.
Hey, did she try to kill you yesterday?
Did she try to kill? from what I heard from the stories I remember, she tried to kill you at least once or twice at the beginning, or at least took general. Actually, I don't know. I'll kind of leave that up to you, Boogle, for
No,
how.
that was Deli being petty and like slowly looking over at Wrathful. If she's being an asshole slowly.
Well, what exactly is the story with your captain then? Is Brathel's kind of again not
Got
paying
like a
Deli
hand
any
on his
mind.
beard, just pulling his head away.
Yeah, it's like a collar.
Yeah, really. What? No,
You just hear like
there's booze over there. No.
you just hear like the
Yeah.
bell jingle, or you would if it actually made sound. Just watch it. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
when I was almost 17, I joined the crew because, well, frankly, that clown fucker kind of ruins Zekas for me. Plus, just kind of wanted to get out on my own some more, farther away from the life I was used to.
Snow, I apologize
And
to interrupt. Can you clarify clown fucker with you know?
Okay, his name was Jimmy. He was a clown. He was the first time I ever had sex. Okay, he was fun. He made me laugh. I can't deny that. All right.
Did it
And
look
then I
like?
found him with the bearded lady, and it got a little bit upset because I was a girl and I had motions, and so I left.
Yeah, why do y'all think bearded ladies are weird? Like that's just most all dwarven women. Like some of them
no,
shave, but
No. He had me convinced we were we were a thing. It was him and me.
oh,
I didn't realize it was him, me, the bearded lady, the strong man, the trapeze, the 6 gnomes that we had working in the zoo. I need.
So in other words, he wanted to establish one of those harm things.
The word's harem, but
Right.
yes. No, he
Yes.
was just. He was a smooth talker for a man in face paint.
it's the shoes. I'm sure of it.
Oh, you know what they say about big shoes, right?
He
Exactly.
taught me how to dance on those shoes.
Oh boy.
Either
know,
way, I
I don't
joined
know
her
how
crew,
to-
and
Fangs just checks his own foot paws. I do not know. As the saying goes.
Let's not tell him.
No, I actually
Yeah.
think she was talking about real dancing.
yes,
I do not know any of these dances. Then.
taught me 72 waltzes and a swing and a couple others. A tango.
I'm pretty good at
Three.
I wouldn't say I'm good, but I definitely don't have 2 left feet. But unfortunately, I am only practiced in court dances in the ballroom.
Ugh. Rathel just kind of like looks at you in disgust.
I
a little.
grew up rich.
I'm aware.
I
I
hated
know what
it.
your family name means.
I mean, I know pretty much everything from that side clear to pole, so
Well, should
You
we
know,
get
I
our
could lose some
students-
weight doing pole.
Deli, if I
think-
could see you dancing on a pole,
Deli, please don't.
I have no idea what I would do. It's somewhere between. It intrigues me and it terrifies me, and
All right.
That's my
it excites me because of this.
That's my specialty.
Who rolled? Never mind. We'll keep going.
I don't know a single one of these things that you are speaking about. I only know the tribal dances from my tribe.
You know what, Frank? We could set up a bonfire night. You can teach us a couple of those. Those seem fun.
I mean, I can teach you the traditional ones of my tribe.
Do I want to know what those are?
Well,
Rathel's looking at you.
I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of a bonfire tonight, I desperately need to make some more booze. So beach fire would be perfect for that.
Okay.
Plus, is there anything else? Also, as you watch his Rathel's coming back with like a small parfait with like some fruits and a little bit of whipped topping on top.
Well, as far as anything else goes, the cabin girl, we had a deep, meaningful relationship, and got attacked by a rival pirate, and that's the second time I lost my left eye.
What was the first?
My sister.
Oh.
And Snowy just stares Rathel like dagger, like, don't go beyond that.
She's well
Delia
aware.
had like opened his mouth and then sees the glare and goes, and just the finger goes down and the beard slowly closes.
I imagine like he's about to say something. Rathel's like slowly pushing his mouth back up.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, she glared at Rathel, but it was 100% for Deli.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we're still on vacation. Apparently, we're not going to be attacked from what you said, so let's walk around, enjoy the sights, take things in, and, have some fun. Maybe
Hey.
do a little bit of chaos on the side.
Y'all, this
I
is a
got
resort
nothing.
town, right? There has to be some sort of eating competition somewhere.
Oh, boy.
Some sort of nobody can eat this giant dumpling, what I refer to as a dumple.
Hello.
What are these things?
They're like, how do I explain it to you? It's a lot of ground meat and vegetables.
Remember that sandwich we had that one time?
Oh, let's.
You had me on meat.
I would desperately like to fight this man in an eating competition because for some reason, I think I'll lose for the first time with him.
Also, Alicia's here, so Alicia, basically what had happened is the party saw a bard, Snowy got her location, and basically like a find me kind of thing, and then got traumatized because someone that she thought was dead was now alive again, or was alive unbeknownst to her. So, normal stuff in Bright, or One in the Chamber. Just trauma.
Oh.
Ah,
Alicia,
welcome
yeah.
back, Alicia. Were you able
Alright.
to partake on the strange fast foods?
Hold on.
I think
still
they have a
but-
vegan option.
Ugh.
No, that's
I'm
Ellie.
sure.
Ellie is vegan, right?
I know. It's
Right
weird.
now, they're muted still.
Yeah. Well,
I tried vegan for a while, and it
all right. Who wants to
was
roll
not
me?
good for me.
Who wants to roll me a d6? Because I have a
I'll do
idea
it.
in mind for. Okay.
One.
Oh no.
You knew it was gonna be a one. I knew it. I knew in my heart it was a one. That's why I wanted to roll it.
Okay. So as you guys are walking, and Deli, your general intuition was correct. I'm not gonna move the map because I could just repurpose this one for that as well. You see a sign for something called. Hold on, sorry.
That's a weird name for a store.
Shut
Sounds
up.
like a kitsch store, You just go in there for like trinkets and weird things.
Shut up.
What's with all the leather?
This is the BDSM store. It's expensive.
No,
Thank you.
It's those really bad like animal kitchens and stuff, but they're all
Oh
like
god,
instead of
ew.
flocked. Instead of being flocked, they're just leathered.
Yeah. Anyway, so as you're walking, you see a sign for something called an import. And it's like advertised as import from another world in like big bold letters. Something called a dwarven pie.
The hell is that?
A dwarven pie.
Do you know what they are? I'm a
I have a sus-
I'm a dwarf.
It's
I
a
don't know what a
pie.
dwarven pie is. Unless it's a pie crust filled with booze. That's all I know.
No, that's the drink called a dwarven pie, but yes.
But no, as you look at it and
That's
like
a
on
dwarven
the
sly.
advertisement, get the fuck up.
Oh, the
As you
dwarven.
look on the advertisement sheet for it, it's definitely like it looks like a pie that's so condensely stuffed with blueberries and the like that anyone trying to consume that at all probably would pass out. It definitely looks like condensely packed like most dwarven food, but this one looks like eccentric to the nth degree. And you
This
do as you, roll me an investigation as you're kind of looking this over.
this
like
looks like
small
a
sign.
halfling made a dwarven dish.
Why do I sense impending danger from this pie?
9. Nope, nothing out of the ordinary. I was gonna say Deli could roll it too if anyone wants to look closer at the paper for the
I'm going
pie.
to sniff at it. Actually, no, wait. Paper? No. I was going to sniff at the pie.
Oh, I muted. Can I
Yeah.
roll a an Arcana to see if this is early workings of graviturgy magic, just to condense it this dense?
Sure, go ahead.
15.
It definitely seems like an anomaly. It might be like baseline graviturgy.
Oh yeah, like the barely like getting into like accidentally magic as per how all magic is found.
As also Fangs, as you're looking over the paper, you notice that at the very bottom, as you're sniffing, Fangs, it's a piece of paper. It's not the actual pie.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're sniffing the paper.
Not yet.
Okay, I'll still roll with your perception though. As you look at the very bottom, like small text that you probably couldn't have made out if you didn't look hard enough. It says, "Brought to you by Jimmy." Jimmy. That's all it says. And you
Deli.
can.
Fangs points at the very small text letters. I
Mother
believe we might find
fucker.
Jimmy here. Or at least a clue.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Well, it's already.
Well, let's figure out what a dwarven pie is. I hope it's tasty.
As you're kind of going there, the papers are like literally get structured on like go this way to this alley, etc. Just roll me a survival to see if you guys can get there, because none of you have really navigated the city yet, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more fun.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm
my-
super in. I want to get lost like Zoro. I'm proficient in
I'm really
survival. I forgot.
disadvantaged.
Natural 1. Hell yeah.
All right, Deli, you're like, I got this.
Don't worry. I smell pie. It's this way.
Deli, you're immediately going the opposite direction. Fags, the dense smell of like blueberry and dwarven pie definitely hits your nostrils. It's a unique smell, so you're able to go the opposite way of Deli. Are you pulling him along, or are you going the other way?
Deli, I think it is this way. I smell
Huh?
something.
Huh?
I smell the pies this way.
It's Deli's.
Really, you're holding it
Deli's
upside down.
standing in front of a bar. All right.
Rattle's like, no.
Ow.
You
God,
said you wanted to go to the pie.
the beard is precious.
Fangs
Stop
looks
pulling
over
on it.
to
Later.
Fangs looks over to Alicia. I was like, "Are you going to come with us to try this strange dwarven pie?"
Sam? Hello? Oh, I think their mic might not be working.
Could
F.
be.
What about Diana? She seems to be done eating ice cream and all the other shit. He just looks at her.
Where am I?
Did we finally get ice cream?
Well,
Whatever you're not here, we just
Well,
assume you're in
Rathel
Fang's
was-
backpack.
Oh, that's perfect.
well,
Am I
Rattle's eating a
eating ice
parfait.
cream in Fang's backpack?
You could have bought it or stole it.
I
up to you.
probably stole it.
So you just watch Diana pop out like with like a small like glass dish for like ice cream. So do you want to come join us for blueberry pie? Or dwarven pie?
Looks down at the ice cream and then looks up. Yep.
Oh, she's gonna die.
I think we're all going to die for Jimmy.
It's probably something that's not from, this realm area of the stars. Fuck, Jimmy goes everywhere.
If it tastes anything like this ice cream, then it's gonna be really good.
All right. So,
Where'd you
Then
get
we-
that?
something-
Lily.
Just slowly goes back into the backpack.
Oh,
Fangs just looks like shrugs.
tells Deli. Rathel pulls you to the side. I at least paid for her, so don't worry about her stealing it.
Oh, thank you, Rathel. I tend to just pay people extra because I'm sure she took something. Also, a little bit of housekeeping. How much was Fangs' fucking mutton leg?
Probably only like 3-4 copper. It's not that much.
All right, cool. I just tossed 2 silver down
Okay.
because
Yeah. I got you.
the rudeness
But
of Fangs.
as you're walking, I need
Fangs also took another one.
Where is? I need something. Let's go with this. As you kind of walk around the streets, wander for a bit, thankfully Fang's leading the way and not Deli. You end up at like a here. Let me just do something real quick and expand this so it'll make it a little easier on me. There's gonna be some on-the-fly editing, so. There. Copy. There we go. Oh! Don't worry, there was just a small earthquake for a minute. Ignore that. Okay. So as you guys are walking through, you finally come to a staged area where you could see a decent amount of contestants kind of passed out on tables, a lot of pie unfinished, and you see, hold on, I need to grab a broadcaster real quick to make this easier on myself. As you see a large crowd kind of gathering. Do I have a throwaway character? Actually, I think I know who to do. No.
If not, there's the free assets too.
Yeah. I think I
use them constantly.
I have the perfect person. Okay. All right, dudes. All of y'all don't seem to be able to eat the pie. Would anyone else like to stand up and try the challenge?
I'm already standing.
You look like you're sitting, man, from my perspective.
Thank you, man with the long legs and can swim really good and abs.
Thank you, Mr. Hot Man.
Pretty much. Thank you, Mr. Conventionally Sexy.
I'm most confused with these exchange of words, but yes. Deli and I will be challenging this dwarf pie.
All right, dude. So how this will work is you're gonna go through 3 or about 5 rounds of trying to. All right, so I'll explain it above table and then I'll explain it in character. Or actually, the other way. You'll be eating this pie and try to get through 5 different pies. If you can get through all 5, then you are truly the strongest amongst everyone. And you get a nice little chump change of about 100 gold and some and a free board. And you see like a surfboard that he's holding signed by him. It's got my name on it. They had to convince me to sign it.
Do I think it'll fit Snowy?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
All right, so here's how it'll work above table. So, all of you are going to roll Constitution checks 5 times. It's going to be increasing, and the con saves are 12, 13, 15, 17. So, let me make sure I did the math. 12, 13, 15, 16, 17 for each pie. And if you get through all 5, you get the gold and everything else. And if you don't, you have basically 2 failures, and you have to basically pass again. So if you fuck up once, you have another chance to go, but if you fuck up again, then you don't get it. So whoever wants to try, it'll be 3 gold, man, for whoever wishes to eat the pie. You only get 1 chance of this, so no failing and then coming back and trying again.
I mean,
So whoever wants to.
do y'all want to try?
Snowy sets 3 gold out. All right.
All right, so just so I could mark this too. 12, 13.
What about you, little D?
16.
Think you're a good eater?
Okay.
I still have room in my tummy.
Right. Things obviously. Ellie, you want to try? I'm pretty sure they have a option for folks like it.
I mean, It's blueberry pie. It's really good.
Oh,
For any fun. All right. Hop on up. Step on up to the stage. Tables are set. And then we'll just have a fun time.
Deli walks up to the stage. Do you have stairs?
There's some there. Fuck off.
I know. I'm just being an
Fuck
ass.
off.
I'm just being.
Alright, so-
Deli is lazy and he's on vacation at this point.
Raffle's just gonna stand there at a peanut gallery cheering.
Okay.
So
3,
so basically it's
6, 9, 12. 12 gold from me.
Yep.
Nobody else has to
alright.
pay. But Snowy already did, so.
Yep. So
Yes.
basically, like I said, how this will work is you just basically make a how you ruled it like a con save, right, Jeebus?
Yeah, it was pretty much just con saves.
Yeah, then you have a con save where it's growing exponentially, kind of. Where 12, 13, 15, 16, 17.
I did
want it to
allow
go-
people so if anybody wants to be sly and have a smart way to be sly about it, they can figure out a way to roll at advantage.
I'll leave it up to you guys to tell me how you want to do it, but like I said, those are your small goals at the bottom. So if you want to roll your first one to eat your first pie, go right ahead.
Fangs is just gonna take the direct approach.
All right, Fangs, roll me a con. Damn. Oh,
That's
wow.
Deli.
All right, Snowy. Damn, this blueberry's fucking packed. You like get a mouthful, and it just like almost explodes in your mouth in an uncomfortable way. Oh my god, boys. At least you barely.
Hey. Ice cream.
All right, Snowy and Alicia. Snowy and Diana. That's one failure. As again, Diana, you eat it, and your stomach just aches from eating that. You have one more go if you want to try. I'll kind of go start from the bottom, and then if people fail, and then we'll kind of go up to the people in the higher echelon. Then, so
Should I
For the first one?
yeah. So
Okay.
it's basically
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Thank-
Miser. I'm waiting for the. Basically, I'm letting the people that failed go to see if they would roll again. Diana, you eat it. Snowy and Diana, you eat it, and it's like, oh my god, and your head, much like the other contestants that were kind of wheeled off, just fucking smack off the table with how many blueberries and shit's in there.
Are they
It's-
okay?
They'll be fine.
You can still make
Ow.
it stuff, but it definitely hurts. Like, imagine if like a blueberry shrunk and then expanded inside your gut. That's what it feels like just happened.
Oh, like a freeze dried
Alright.
blueberry hit water.
Yeah, basically.
Oh dear. Oh no. It's coming back.
On the back.
No,
Behind
no.
me. Behind me. Don't puke on me.
Puke mans are behind you, dude. Brody's like, just Snowy just jumps off the stage and just throwing up. All right.
Oh, she slides off, but yeah. Like, oh, yep.
All
nope.
right, Deli, Tags, and Alicia. You're on to the second pie. This will be 13 DC.
Oh,
18. Holy shit, guys.
what does do real?
Wow. Good job. Again, Alicia, in like, oh, I'll kind of go down the line. Alicia, being so used to like different kind of fruits and vegetables, just kind of destroys this pie, followed by Fags. Deli is a little bit slower, and I'll kind of let you describe it if you want.
So
Yes.
Deli has a bit of a process to this. He cuts a slice out and eats the slice, and then takes the rest of the pie out and just like circles it into his mouth. But it takes a little longer because it gets stuck in his beard this time.
Yeah, sort of.
Fangs
Wishes.
kind of wish there was more meat though.
Ah, sorry, man. Jeebus rolled, and I had like a few ideas in mind for it. So,
That's fine. Nah, this is just Fangs going with the way he's doing.
all right.
You're glad it's not the meat pie. The meat pie is probably a much higher DC.
Yeah.
Fangs would not know that, and he probably would still attempt it.
Also, this is a little bit different from Jeebus's, but it's
Oh,
also
yeah.
my little flavor. All right, so
15 now. Okay.
15 is your DC, so con saves. As Stoey and Diana are puking on the side. Probably. Oh, fags. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. So. Damn. Okay, so that was the 15. Alicia, you eat it and... Oh! That definitely doesn't taste good. Do you have any way at all you think you could give yourself advantage for this next roll, or no? I will allow anything.
So think about your spells. Think about like the skills that you have, like sleight of hand, maybe, or
Something I can give you advantage, or
Oh wait.
and no, you can't summon a construct to have him fucking eat it. I will say
Oh.
that much. You should have, in hindsight, Moogle, but it is what it is.
that's why I tried to state it in the beginning.
That's my bad too for not reiterating.
Um. Don't know. I'll use I got nothing.
What's up?
I don't have anything.
You have chef. You could use that like to kind of like as a feat to give you advantage because you know the culinary arts.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to roll that with advantage, then try. Then kind of like thinking about it logically of how you used to cook for yourself and then dice it up, you immediately just scarf down the rest of the pie. So you are now continued. So I will say
A
the
very-
failures don't. What's up?
Oh, Deli was just gonna comment. That's a very tactical way of doing that.
I will say, failures do carry over, so you still have one failure. So if you fail again, you are out. DC is 16.
I have a
So
question to use now.
sure, go ahead.
Hank's feeling the bit of the effects. He's thinking about using one of his, or rather, what I should say, as the player, to use haste to quickly metabolize some of the food in his stomach already.
I'll give
Is
you
he
advantage for that because that's just funny.
So I'm going
So
to
yeah.
just.
God, if it was a competition, I was gonna counterspell you.
All right, yeah, I'll allow it. So,
Just to quickly metabolize some of the food in his body because it's not meat. He isn't really enjoying the blueberries that much, but he wants to try it anyway because
Alright.
there's something of a war band bonding. So
yeah,
we'll try
roll
it.
me. Yeah, go ahead and roll me an advantage then.
Okay.
Dell, you watch his fangs look like he just hit crack and immediate. Oh no! But as it's metabolizing, it's definitely like this man's not eating meat, and it's definitely showing now on his face. Oh,
Oh, I got you focusing, looking at fangs. With
oh.
that, can I use my reaction to use
Okay.
absorb elements?
What are you trying to absorb exactly, so I can get like
Yeah, I
just
don't
an
know.
idea?
I mean, that was just my idea to like absorb it. My other idea is to try to increase my own density.
So you could like open your stomach more.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Alicia, you eat the last piece of pie, and it's just again the same thing that happened to Snowy and damn. Oh my god. The same thing that happened to Snowy and Diana, and you just kind of pass out, or it definitely hits very hard.
So question: do I still have the advantage, or did I lose it?
Just roll me a con save for concentration, just to make sure that this didn't throw you off. The DC is gonna
Definitely.
be like 10. Yeah. Holy
Oh.
shit, Miser! You still have advantage. Barely,
Okay.
though.
I know. Here we go again.
Oh,
19.
Fangs and Deli, you're both at the end. Brody brings out the final pie. Brings out the final pie. He's like, damn, bros, you're right at the end. Looks like you can do it, I believe. And he drops one pie down for each of you. All right, last roll, DC 17.
All right. Do I still keep the effect of haste, or is it still? I gotta do
Because it's
Can
still
I help
around
one
you.
of them?
Fuck. I'm sorry, what, Moogle?
Can I help one of them?
Sure, what do you want to do?
Sleight of hand.
Uh-oh.
Describe what you want to do exactly, and I'll think about it.
I'll let them figure out what to do, but you know, There's just suddenly, you know, this like if it's Deli, there's just suddenly this hand under his beard.
I was gonna say, can I try to sleight of hand scoop some into like Fang's backpack?
Okay.
He's
Here's how I'll roll this. What's both of you, because I'll treat this as part, can add your sleight of hand modifier to their roll. So whatever they roll,
Okay,
you can
or
add
like
sleight
put
of
it
hand.
in my old ice cream bowl.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a mess.
So basically, what you're doing then is they roll, and then you could add your sleight of hand modifier to whatever they roll, which Diana's pretty much guarantees Fang's victory unless he
Yeah.
rolls a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I've done the same for Deli.
I
If you
give
know.
no
Yeah.
promises.
All right.
All right.
R-
Roll the con.
RNG gods are always horrible. You know that.
Constitution. That is a
Wow.
23.
You're fine. You're fine.
What he wants.
It's a plus 13.
Oh my god.
Plus 14.
Yeah. So what I imagine is
37?
like, yeah, what I imagine is like somewhat lost in their not disgust, but
So
their
I want to say Deli doesn't even notice it. He's just taking handfuls of this and just like, it's the end.
yeah, he's eating it, but you do notice as it's slowly rolling down, Diana's catching some, and Snowy are like eating the troughs. It's like, damn, I guess you guys both won. And he kind of puts the surfboard. Now, who wants the gold? Who wants the surfboard? Are you splitting it? As you guys feel full to the fucking brim.
Fangs points to Deli. He gets. I let him.
All right, man. Here
All
you
right,
go,
good
Deli.
go. And he holds the surfboard up to himself, and it's literally like 3 times as tall as he is.
Yeah, because it's like fucking Triton sized. Definitely bigger than you.
Snowy, I believe this will probably fit you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
But I will be buying whatever anybody else wants.
Rathel kind of just walks up. You guys gotta be good.
Give me a minute. And he slaps his stomach a few times, belches just the most disgusting belch you can think of. It lasts way longer than you think is necessary.
Just roll me a d6 because I'm just for the funnies.
Absolutely.
I'll
Come
roll.
on, I
I'll
want a
roll
high
with you,
roll.
too.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
It lasts for 4 minutes, and it's just a long belch that just keeps
Ugh.
going.
I'll roll for 9.
Can I prestidigitation a little flame in front of it? And
Yeah,
it's just
sure.
belching fire. 'Cause-
Meanwhile, Fags
Really?
is also belching for like 3 minutes. And just there's like this blueberry smell of flame. And again, I'm like,
It literally just sounds like Fangs doing. It sounds like Fangs doing a tiger's roar. Just like.
I'd like
mine
to
does
thank
not.
I'd like to thank our gracious donor, Jimmy, for getting us these pies from apparently a place called Novrit Kaz. I don't know. Looks weird, man. Novert Keys?
Can I see the spelling and the enunciation? Did he draw it in Dwarven?
It's written in raccoon. Paused.
Okay, I am fluent in raccoon because this is all my invoices. No, it's Nogret Knuts. The K is
I
silent.
see. Knuts. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll fuck up my own lore.
I don't care. It makes sense because Deli wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah,
So.
fuck no, Deli wouldn't have any idea.
And also, technically, it's, I guess, been established that Jimmy has made it to the other plane already.
Yeah, Jimmy's definitely an extraplanar traveler.
Most bards are, sadly.
Okay. I feel much better. Alright. He slaps his stomach. What's next? Where are we eating?
Try to think of. I mean, there's probably a nice restaurant around here. We just gotta find it. All right, so now how I'm gonna have you navigate the city a little bit is just roll one person roll survival rather than multiple, just because I want whoever's taking the lead to restaurants. That way, it makes it more fun for me and also lets you get lost.
I
Too.
want to say Fangs definitely has to be at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because
Fangs is not rolling. He's not doing anything. He is actually petrified for the moment. Like, I did
Alright.
not realize eating this much. fruits would do this much damage to the stomach.
Oh yeah, this is Fangs' like first time seeing how regular people deal with excess. It's just eat all of it.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna take a quick bio, and then we'll have you roll survival and see how you guys venture more to the city.
Fangs looks over to Alicia. How do you eat all these fruits and not feel this disgusted?
You eat them very slowly.
I see. So I had failed in that particular manner. I ate them quickly.
Yes. You might want to lay down. Fruits are known to be very explosive.
Fangs just flops down.
Fangs, have you ever had the meat farts? Like you eat too much meat and like start to sweat, and then your gut just starts making noises.
Oh, the whole breaking wind and smelling like the dead. Yes.
Yeah, it's only worse with what we just had. I suggest taking a little D out of your backpack because hot air rises.
Very calmly takes a bag that contains Diana, passes it to Alicia.
I'll just hop out of the back.
Yeah, if you give that to Ellie, her arms will break.
Fangs doesn't know. She's the closest thing right there right now. Actually worse than the starvation tortures the Red Claw would apply on me.
I'll take the bag of Diana.
Diana hopped
bag.
out. I don't know if you guys
Oh.
heard her.
Yeah, I heard her. Well, the bag still contains a bunch of other stuff in there that Diana probably has seen full view of it. Which is mostly just tools and a bunch of bone stuff.
Does Diana have her stuff of elven kind yet? Oh, our god is gone, so I won't use
What's
that. Oh, does Diana have her elven kind stuff
No,
yet?
that
No?
was
Okay.
that was in the stuff that was going to be sent. He did say
Right. Yeah.
some
No.
of that would be
I
next
just
day.
no. To be honest, I forgot if if it was the next day stuff or not.
That is, everything's next day outside of the gum, and the pipe bombs are coming with the passes. So,
No, that's super cool. Ugh.
so if you want to burn everything, please to God, don't make me suffer. Anyway, so, who wants to roll me survival to find the restaurant that they're gonna be eating at?
Fangs is just lazy cat right now.
To be honest, I
First
can do
time
it.
rarity.
I'm probably one of the better people at it.
I do want to like switch it around too, so it's not just the same person rolling it. That way, it kind of like someone else taking the lead. So
I'll roll
since
the
you
first
already
one.
rolled,
Oh, I did. Okay.
yeah. So who wants to take the lead for this party? It'd be between Fangs. I guess Fangs already rolled too. So Alicia,
Yeah, no,
Dad, or Snowy. Who
Fangs
wants
is
to try to
down.
take the lead?
Yeah,
Fangs
why
is
not? I'm great at getting lost.
Fangs is down.
Oh, you're just one
okay.
under me.
After traveling for a good ways, you find a decent looking restaurant. Hold on. I'm just gonna constantly be reusing this bar until I can find a different one. Where is it? None of Brody's boarding. I love you, but no. Sorry, I'm trying to find a different map. I haven't used yet. No. Actually, no, this one worked perfectly. After kind of going through the ramshackles, kind of traversing here and there, you end up in a more not as well off part of town. I don't know if I was on the right layer.
No, you're good.
Okay. It definitely looks a little bit run down, but you could definitely see like signs for tourists of like encouraging people like come in, food, etc. Diana, as you're walking and kind of looking at stuff, there's some stuff like written all along the walls in like thieves' cant, like different directions and stuff that you at least would pick up passively. And I'll just leave
What
it at
did
that.
they say?
I don't know. What do they say? I was
I
kidding.
don't know.
They say words. The cat goes moo.
Love word.
No, it's mostly just like directions and like different hand gestures and stuff that would indicate if you're trying to get into a thieves guild, or like a direction to a thieves guild rather.
Okay.
But you do see as
Um,
you kind of walk through this as you look at, there's a small fence that kind of invites you to like at least a smaller restaurant and bar.
it leads inside.
Yeah, so basically to kind of describe it, because this is technically two parts of a map, where you're going, this small gate would like lead to the indoor area, which would be the inn right here, roughly. And this place is called, I don't have a name for it yet, so Marilyn will think of one as we go.
Let's go here.
And we'll just call it the Dewdrop.
The
Go away.
dewdrop. I threw up everything, so now I'm hungry again.
Mood.
Oh,
Inside the building. Okay.
Little D, I hate to inform you, this is an alley.
I can't find the door. Hold on. Where's the door?
Right there.
Oh, see, I was right.
As you kind of push it open,
Oop.
it's actually, you try to push it open, it is locked.
I fix.
What's up?
I fix.
How would you like to fix? There we go. Almost as if like it was kind of designed this way on purpose. You kind of shimming around with the lock, and voila, it's open. The moment you step in though through the doors, there's a bunch of different eyes kind of staring at you. But what do you do? I just don't have a lot of.
Wait, is this the restaurant?
Hold on, I gotta find this token.
why do I feel like we walked in on a private party?
Is this a brothel?
I mean,
Come on,
I think
Snowy.
we just-
I don't know. Is it a brothel?
No. You can tell right away. I don't know if Snow has ever been to a Thieves Guild before, so that's up to you.
Here, let me see.
Fuck, it's the man! Runs away.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, shite.
So
This is just one step away from it being a pirates guild.
You're not wrong, technically.
Oh.
It's definitely...
Kind of
And
leads
as you
down
kinda-
Diana. Are you gonna get us stabbed again?
Ah! Miss Diana! Good to see you again. I'm gonna roll in history. Been a bit.
Okay.
who is this?
Give me a second.
This
You
is
said
like
at advantage.
advantage.
No, Fangs literally just says like, "Who is this? Are we in a?"
You've seen it
private
before,
party?"
Fags, technically.
Fangs does not remember.
I know. But you remember him, Diana. This is one of technically your guildmates that actually got you everywhere you were going in the first place. This is Barbados or Bardbados that didn't know how to fucking. Here we go. Let me just show because it's been a minute.
Barbados, the guy that we all.
Yeah, he was the guy that literally
Fair.
introduced Diana. Barbados, that thinks you spell Bard with a B and not a D.
Hello.
He's so infamous that every bard is just like, oh god, not this guy.
Yeah, not this fucker. Technically speaking, he's a rogue that plays as a bard but doesn't know how to be a bard correctly. That's how I always played him off.
That's how every bard knows him. It's just like, yes. Barbados.
He fucking walks in the door. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, it's been so long. I see your job is actually going quite well. Looks at the rest of the party.
I'm a mark.
That explains a lot now, suddenly.
Diana?
I'm sorry.
No,
My
you're fine.
my sister decided now was a good time to poke at wedding things.
Ooh, sorry.
That's okay.
Thanks, just
What was the question?
It seems you're doing quite well. How is the job doing with the rest of these fine folk?
There's been some ups and downs, but nothing too bad.
Do you want me to report back to Guildmaster Brinstorm or no?
Um, no, not quite yet. The downs have been me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, make yourself at home. The dewdrop is quite welcoming to those of our kind of gestures that you see. Like a lot of people see, since you're talking to him kind of casually. But he says these can't. Though, I would be careful of those not acquainted with the guild, just in case they're to lose their wallets and the like.
I'll make sure to give them a warning.
Very well. Now
I'll
come,
turn
come.
back. Oh,
Oh, sorry,
I'll
go
turn
ahead.
back to the group. Keep close your stuff. They're not all as nice as me.
so I should remove hands then.
No, we don't wish for fighting here.
Or perhaps I should just bite them, as Fangs does. He does a good nice yawn and shows all of his sharp teeth.
The moment you do that, you do watch a lot of like people in the room kind of start brandishing their daggers as well.
Oh no! It's okay. It's okay.
The worst thing to take fangs to, a literal thieves guild.
For real. This is my best friend Fangs. We don't, especially him. We don't touch him, or anybody else for that matter. But he's off limits.
Meanwhile, Snowy. Better change that.
Please don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's like, you might be thieves on land, but it's like, but you
But-
touch water.
Come right in, come right in, enjoy your stay. We'll at least get you a hearty meal and what we can provide. Also, Rathel should be there. I keep forgetting to put her down. And yeah. I know it's not the greatest of places to eat at a thieves guild, but who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy your time here. Maybe you won't.
If there is a maybe we won't, then perhaps I should step out.
It's up to you. We have good meats cooking, and you do notice there's a lot of like you could smell it, Fangs, just because you're decently high passive. A lot of like what smells like definitely like cow meat, some pork, and even some fish too, more exotic that you wouldn't know.
Yes, everyone does see the he knows to be much more longer tongue than usual. Fangs just licks his lips like, it is tempting.
It's up to you, my friend. The dewdrop welcomes all who are willing, but must always be wary of what is on their person.
Now I need to roll this. Ah, this is gonna be Fangs saying it then. I do not recall adding you to my warband, though.
I just figure it a temporary temporary alliance among friends, plus supplying you with food. Plus, you're none of the Fang folk people, so we could at least trust you in that regard. as Barbados says that, you just hear like this like sigh of annoyance from everyone, kind of like the when he mentions fag folk.
Well,
You
this place
do
seems
know-
good.
Sorry, the map's kind of wonk, so you
Okay.
might have to like alt. I'll make sure to have the chef prep anything. Is there any requests? Looks at the elven woman. I know some of your kind tend to be vegetarian, so Alicia. We do have fruit pies or anything of the like. If you aren't willing to partake in meats, we tend to cater to all here, or at least try to, except for those who wish to get sustenance through blood and all that shit. And again, it's like as he says that at the very end, he kind of like spits on the ground, and like there's this unison spitting on the ground again of the fag folk.
I am most confused by their particular customs.
Don't think too much of it.
No, but considering that my name is, and you are speaking of Fang folk, it is somewhat odd.
I think
He's
long
talking
as-
about bloodsuckers, like some people who get problems with.
The leeches, you call them, I think.
Yeah, amongst other things. That's the nice one.
Leeches is more polite than Fang folk.
Technically, Fangfolk is the most polite one that we can do, but
it's the
So
most polite,
parasites
but
would
it's
work.
also the most like damning.
What about parasites?
see, now that just starts getting into other problems. They start taking offense to that.
But is that not the case what we're trying to do?
Depends on how you're slicing it.
Okay, Fangs, let me ask you a question.
There's a bar music.
You're in the middle of a Red Claw camp, which I know you have been. How many times are you going to mouth off to one before you stop doing that? Because you're surrounded by them?
I had forgotten because most cases I was beaten black and blue and unconscious.
Go with it.
Yeah. So think of it that way.
In other words, Fangs never did stop mouthing off the red claw.
I was gonna say Fangs definitely has that like childlike idea of like if I'm gonna keep doing it until my tongue basically gets cut out, or I'm knocked unconscious and can't anymore.
He was going more for the break my jaw eventually.
Not wrong. They'd probably rip out his tongue then break his jaw just for the fun of it.
And then heal him back up and put it back in there and make sure he remembers, but he just keeps mouthing him off again.
Depends how much they like you, because some people just had their jaws ripped out. Thankfully, you were one of the more successful people that had happened. Otherwise, no.
Considering who liked them, actually.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But either way, all of you have like, I'd say like this would probably be late lunch to decently early dinner, and yeah, it's generally peaceful. There's a plethora of different foods kind of at your disposal, different fruits, vegetables, a lot more tropical things with some like salmon with some lemon zest, a lot of trying to think of other like more tropical fish, probably like swordfish. Some that's about all I could think of off the top of my head, but it's definitely like a good haul of different foods for you to have.
I'm starting thinking of those Brazilian grill cookhouses.
Pretty much. It's not like my brain wanted to think of this originally as a hibachi. Excuse me, but it's it's more of a grill, or less of a grill, more of an inn kind of idea. So.
Why do they have this green red card on the table?
My brain. I'm trying to think what the fuck that means. My brain just shut
So,
off.
Green for more
Off
food, red
table.
for no food.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah. Thief tradition. If you want more, raise the green. Don't want more, raise the red. You can eat your fill here, as long as you're willing to, again, put up with some music, some other people. We're usually giving to most of our guild here. Or, I guess by extension, friends of the guild, looks at Diana.
He.
You joined a guild?
Look at these hands. They're amazing.
What? That's for Fangs
Yeah,
to
very
decide.
splendid soft hands.
Yes, oh god. Thiefmaster Brainstorm generally is good at what he does. Generally good at teaching them people how to steal without ever being noticed. Though he now just kind of runs a bar back in Fourwind, sadly. Not much. Doesn't get out a lot much anymore. Though that also might be partially due to his wife.
I'm not gonna ask one of your guild for details, so neat.
I hear it's most of the 2-for-1 deals.
It depends if you want a blade in your skull for the other one.
Can I just simply vote the words of not interested?
It's fine. I need to think of fucking what would his guild name be? Oh yeah, that's duh. I have an easy one. I believe we were referred to as the Abyssal Knights. So, if anyone was to roll, at least of the northern people outside of Diana, because you're obviously part of it, you could roll the history on that. So Alicia, Deli, and Noe. Damn. No, he's really into thieves guilds, I guess. That makes sense though for a character. Okay, we'll start from the lowest. Deli, you've heard the term the Abyssal Knights a few times here and there. They were a group that tend to steal a lot from like higher up rich people. They never really touched your family because obviously your family kind of built against that.
We paid him off.
No, they're not the
Oh.
kind of people you could pay off. Because they're run by Casper. You're not going to pay off Casper. Gonna say that right now. But they definitely they had some boundaries because they were limited in scope. But there's also technically a reason why he marked you specifically from before. Anyway. So yeah, that's all you would really know. Alicia, you've heard the term really floating around, especially at Fourwind too. Especially with like a lot of stuff in the underbelly of Fourwind towards like the glass structure towards the bottom of the city. There was a lot of shady shit going on, and usually the Abyssal Knights were hired as kind of an extra force to kind of take them out and try to keep the peace among the good people. And Snow, you've definitely heard of the Abyssal Knights, so much so you even seen their calling card like once or twice with like a raven's feather with like a scythe kind of going through it. And you've seen it a few times, especially like during your pirating days, where they would take out, I'd say, ill-begotten pirates more so, and usually just leave their calling card there. And you've probably seen it once or twice, and a few crow feathers from it. But they're definitely like well-known, renowned, but they try to resort to this idea of taking out people they think are too greedy or generally not the greatest of people and trying to keep, I guess, think of it like a secret police force, try to keep order and stuff, and like stealing from the rich idea.
So people that we never met in Slankton.
Pretty much, yeah. They're like, I will say, the good guys, quote unquote, that you definitely would never meet in Schlankton. That would just screw you over for money. This is like the opposite end of that, where these are the people keeping the peace, but also are very small in scope, at least from what you've heard. But yeah, the Abyssal Knights are, albeit a smaller guild, we tend to do a lot of big work. And it works out from time to time, causing upheaval and taking out those we figure are immoral or ill-begotten gains and redistributing it to the people that need it.
Ah, the thing that Shlington needs but doesn't have.
We've tried to get into Schlankton before, but Lord knows getting into Schlankton is, or gods know that getting into Schlankton and trying to sustain yourself without backhanded deals is definitely not something that'll keep you alive very long. Especially when everyone seems to know everyone, as he kind of looks down at Rathel as she's just eating. What? But either way, enjoy the meal. Dewdrop is just one of our many hideouts scattered throughout Hollowswog. And if you ever need a place to stay or call home for the very little bit, the Dewdrop is happy to oblige. So I don't know if you guys have like an allies or alliance tab, but you could add the Dewdrop to like, I guess it's like a somewhat home base if you need it while you're here, even though you have a hotel. It's just somewhere else to go, I guess.
Or in case a place we need to run away from.
Pretty
when
much. And if you wish for any sleeping commodities and the like, we do have some spare bedrooms upstairs, though do keep in mind that other members of the guild also may be using them, so we might not have some readily available. But we can oblige if needed. We do have sleeping bags, at the very least, and some really bad pillows.
Those usually work.
How
All
bad?
right. They feel like you're laying on a rock,
What type of rock?
like a lump of coal,
What type of coal?
bituminous. Didn't think I'd get that, did you?
Can I roll a history on it?
Technically, there's bituminous and anthracite, the only two coals I fucking know because I grew up in the literal area made of coal. Anyway,
Thanks. I look very confused with Inch's ads. Right. The does not sound any different from the holding cells of the Red Claws. Does not sound much different.
I'll enjoy my 4-star hotel that I have already paid for the week for all of you.
never know when
Agreed.
you need a home away from home, though. Especially when you live somewhere obvious. It always helps to have a getaway if you need it.
Those hideaway havens in the jungle. Yes. Understand.
Well, either way, again, enjoy the meal. I'm just going to play a little bit more Ditty, but then I have other work to do for Guildmaster Brinstorm. But it was nice to meet all of you again, and this time on more official terms.
Yes. Although I still cannot quite remember where I last saw you.
The train station, dear.
There were too many strange and unique faces in that train.
No, the train station where you were helped by the weird skeleton man with the... Never mind. Thankfully, it hasn't been a month, so I actually remembered half the shit. Also, wasn't there a weird tiefling news reporter there as well?
I think
What
so.
happened to him? So I may have, or may have not have given Barbados observant, or not observant, keen mind. Sorry.
I do not recall.
which is also scary to have on a rogue.
It should be recommended or a mandatory for a rogue.
I think it's great on rogues for like stakeouts specifically, especially like assassin rogues. Like probably one of the best feats. That or skulker if you're going for the ranged rogue.
But Fangs really does honestly does not remember this guy or anybody else of that incident. Too many things happening.
True, Deli got pushed down the stairs and got laughed at.
Twice.
And after like a good bit of enjoying your meal, you all probably eat your fill. Is there anything else you would like to do, or?
Fangs will take a look around, see if anyone is approaching us stealthily and wandering hands.
Roll me just a quick perception.
Deli's card has never turned red.
Kelly, you're at a certain point. They're like baking you turn it red because you realize you're eating them out of food.
I guess.
Oh,
No, thanks. No one's touching you. You're good. How much food would Deli eat, just out of general curiosity, if it was infinite?
I mean, he just finished the dwarven pie eating contest, so probably not as much as he usually would. But
Okay.
right now it's quite a bit.
But yeah, after you do that, you eat your fair share.
yeah, Fangs will probably be between a good 15 to 20 pounds worth of meat at the moment because he's still full from that pie. He went the 5 rounds with Deli, so
Yeah. But yeah, after a really, actually generally good, like, home-cooked meal rather than processed shit, you all have a decent meal. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're here, or thank the chef and then head your way out to somewhere else in the city? It's probably when you're done eating, you can definitely see the sun kind of cresting into, like, dusk.
Well, I have 2 dates tonight. The first one you guys are welcome to come to. The second one I will kill you if you do.
I guess I choose number 1.
I don't think that was a choice, Deli.
Sorry,
I mean, we could always do that bonfire that Deli was talking about earlier, if we could find our way back to the beach.
We'll
I
be
can at
doing
least
that.
find us. I can at least find us this way, and I might catch up with you later at the beach. Probably not. No, it's going to be a long night. Yep.
It's up to you. We'll just be there, I guess. All right. So,
Cool.
Anybody wants to go to the show, I'll lead the way. Otherwise,
let me see.
when you roll your survival, you'll have advantage then to figure out where you're going.
okay with the paperwork.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just
Fangs will
good.
go with the beach for the thing.
All right. Who is going to what? Okay. Yeah, you definitely find your way to where you're going. Who's going where? Just so I can kind of divide and conquer this as well.
I'm gonna wander around.
What's up?
I want to wander around.
Okay. Definitely be interesting then. I have something for that then, so don't worry. Thanks, you're going to the beach as well.
Yeah, he goes with Deli since last time they sort of split up. Fangs is keeping that in mind, but at the same time, it was like he
Alright.
at least knows that Snowy can handle herself and is fast enough to run away.
Alright.
Not Deli and Raffle as far as he knows, and we'll probably look over at Diana and Alicia. I do not suppose you are going with Snowy or Deli.
I'm just gonna wander, see what I find.
Are you sure, considering last time that the vampire pack decided to attack us?
You're probably right, but yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you do have that sending stone thing, so you may hopefully contact at least Snowy or Deli.
Right. Diana, are you going with Fags to Delhi then?
Yes.
Okay. I guess so. I'll need a survival then from you, Alicia, and whoever. I guess of the three, Fags, Deli, or Diana. I guess it would be Diana, but isn't the only one who rolled, so I need a survival from Diana. I guess. Just so we can kind of split it up to see how it goes. Okay, makes sense. You all are actually decently good at survival. Holy
You
hell.
want me to do it?
Yeah, just because you're the only one who technically hasn't rolled yet, so
Oops, there wasn't supposed to be at.
you're fine.
Okay.
Diana, with your definitely good sense of smell and way about going through cities without being really detected, you're able to get the three of you back to the beach. Alicia, you wander off for a bit, and we'll get back to you in a minute. And Snowy, you're going to the show, so let's do the show first, then we'll backtrack to Alicia, and then kind of go from there. Let me just,
So Snowy will stop like in an alleyway as she gets close,
mhm.
change into her fire dancing gear, which is leather and lace.
Why do I just picture? I know it's not, but my brain is like a pseudo BDSM costume.
No,
Okay.
it's more tribal.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
wrap skirt, that kind of stuff.
Gonna say tribal. Never mind. Too much into it.
It's kind of like a tribal fusion kind of thing. And
Yeah, got you.
she takes out her comb, rubs her finger over the gem, and then runs it through her hair, changing it to this fiery orange and yellow.
So as you're kind of getting ready, you see Squall setting up her stuff. Oh, I see you decide to come. Your friend's
What
What
not.
are the gift I put up?
What's up? God damn it. Anyway, your friend's not interested in a show, or
No, I guess not.
she'll offer you her hand to help you up onto the stage. All
So
right.
how much room do you need? And
Uh, are you good at just following my lead and able to assist where I need it?
yep.
Give me a minute. I have to change music again. I want more of a. Let's go with this because this makes more sense. All right. So, just follow my lead, and should be good. So, what I'm gonna have you do is basically you. What's your bardic inspiration at Moogle?
My bardic inspiration. Let's see, we're level 12, so D10s.
Okay, you both have bardic inspiration for each other for the show, and you will be rolling performances for a few different checks, just kind of also to kind of gauge how the show will go, etc. And we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
So, first up, she gets out her violin and then slowly begins to perform a little bit, and some of the other instruments pick up in this cacophony of different different melodies, kind of all comprising into this rather elaborate tune. And let me roll her performance for this first one. I just don't have her stat sheet out currently, so give me a minute. And plus, wow! And it looks like, or the first time, that she seems very nervous, at least because she's never really, it seems like she's never performed with someone else. And definitely the music seems to fall a little bit flat. So, you can add then what you want to do to add to it. Go ahead, just to kind of spice up the scene.
Snowy, knowing that, is going to definitely try her best to make sure she knows that, hey, we're in this together.
Oh, you can roll a d10 as well to add to it. So it'll just be for every performance roll. Not bad. You definitely. I guess what do you do to kind of emphasize that? What she's kind of at least not doing as well right now.
The way that Snowy knows how to do this is she takes a little bit of, basically, how do I put it? She takes the focus off of Squall and more onto herself,
Mm-hmm.
just to keep things moving.
And as you're doing that, and she's trying to reposition herself to try to woo the crowd back with the music and the show. Let me roll again. If I roll a nat 20 on the other end, I will. Ooh, okay, plus 10. She seems to have regained her composure, especially after that, and actually seems to be at least catching everything back up and trying to now add some. This time, try to add some flair to your fire to kind of make it look more elaborate, well built. I definitely feel like it's going to create more of a like put you in center stage while accompanying you with some music as well.
Okay. And that's when Snowy kicks it up, apparently.
Yeah, definitely. I guess when you're being hoisted to center stage, you can kind of describe what you would do then as well.
Well, Snowy dances with what would they call it? It's basically a whip fight, one where it's the ball on the whip, and that's how she dances. And so once it's picked up, that's when she really starts doing like the big wide ones and the more body movement and such. There's a lot more spinning and martial arts looking stuff to it, and kicks and such.
Okay. And as you're doing that, the crowd seems to be rather enamored, especially between the thing, and to kind of add a little bit more. Sorry, I opened turn order on accident. Squall is going to try to emphasize it even more. That. Damn, I am rolling hot now. After the nat 1. Holy shit. It definitely now seems that like both the fire dancing and her music seem to be in tune, almost kind of like one instrument of its own, in the sense of like it's just moving, like the music is flowing through you and like illustrating the fire and all the movements of you, and kind of putting you on a pedestal in a way that kind of lets the crowd cheer, even though she's more of an accompaniment that's still drawing the crowd in. So, make the left. Oh my god!
Just to point this out, Snowy is nothing if professional with this, because this is also how she trains to fight, so...
Yeah, no worries. It's just funny that it kept scaling upward. But as you do this, and the crowd, after like probably about 5-10 minutes, you hear like a loud cheer from the crowd as the music kind of ends. And I guess, how would you like end your performance? And I'll give you like one more closing performance roll. And I'll probably do one as well.
You know what? I'll roll and see how it goes first.
I will as well. Definitely her the better closer for this.
Yeah, she, the way she does this is she kind of moves her way and pulls a bottle out from her, what would be like a belt.
Yeah.
Takes a swig of it, and then literally as she brings the ball down, she blows in just this big old fire breathing thing.
Mm-hmm. And as you do that, you hear like a loud clapping and cheers from the crowd as they're starting to throw money in like an ungodly degree. And let me roll this for performance. Probably not gonna need too much because it's street, but it's definitely okay. So about 110 gold is filling up the suitcase. Let me roll one other thing. And 50 platinum as well as kind of like filling into the thing. As again, after a little bit of calming, It seems like after the cheer and cacophony of the crowd, it seems to be calm once again, and everything settled down, and Squall's just kind of sitting on the edge of the stage and is like, not my best performance, but it was something, and I do appreciate the help at least. He kind of pats you on the back.
Same time tomorrow?
You're willing to work with me? Sure. I'll be better next time, though. Kind of says with a smirk.
It
And
had to
here,
be. That was a little bit low, but keep it.
and he, you sure?
I do this for fun. What I do to make money, different things.
Fair enough. I never got your name, by the way, even though you have. Oh wait, no. Did she say her name?
Yeah, she said her name was Snowy. She didn't do the whole one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Snowy, it's nice working with you. Like I said, you need to find me. Just follow the card. Should at least lead you to me for the time being.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, you as
It's-
well.
Snowy kind of changes back, but this time, as she's going, through changes her clothes afterwards and such, she does a little bit different with the comb and runs it through her hair, and instead of green, it's now back to this silvery white that is her natural color, and that's what she does as she's heading off towards the docks.
Okay. I still need you to roll me a survival to see how you navigate through. We'll get. Because the city do be large and in charge. You can find your way to getting to the docks because you've been there at least a decent amount of times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting till fucking Jeebus rolls another nat 1 and lost. Alright. Let's switch over. Where is it? That's Schlankton. I don't want to do that. Where is it? Did I lose the map? I'll just use this one. Fangs, get out of here. Where? Hold on. Trying to find out where I. There it is. All right, Alicia, as you are wandering through the city, you end up back at the hotel. You don't know how you got here. Definitely through twists and turns, going around, but you ended up kind of back where you started. So what are you doing?
Just looking around, just kind of exploring the views, seeing if I can catch my eye with anything.
Roll me a perception then. And actually, since you're here, roll me a D100. You get to go through my random happenings list.
Persuasion, right?
What's up?
Persuasion.
Nothing.
roll
He
me-
called me a butthead.
Roll me a perception and a D100.
No, yeah, it's what I said.
This ground looks like ground. Doesn't taste like ground though. Ooh, 64. That's actually perfect.
Um,
So Alicia, you're looking around and you don't hear it, but you hear, Alicia, honey, is that you? And you know that voice immediately.
yeah, it's the hallucinations starting to kick in again.
The drugs are starting to kick in. No, you see your mother. Now she see her mom. Which,
Yes.
thank God Deli isn't fucking here.
Another
What?
hallucination.
That's Alicia's mom. So people didn't know. If Deli was here, shit would be fucked. Actually, if Snowy was here too, it would be bad. Basically, anyone of the party was here. That's up for Fags, I guess, and Diana. But anyway. No, I'm not an hallucination. Here, Come here.
I mean, she
She's
looks like a prey item.
It looks like a what?
Prey.
You- That's up to you, I guess, on what you define as prey. She kind of gives you like this big, like motherly hug, kind of embracing you. Definitely feels like it's squishing you a little bit, but not too much. How are you doing on your big adventure?
I'm okay, but the more important question is, what are you doing down here?
Well, you know how they say that Avu has some of the prettiest and best dress shopping. I figured I'd come around and go shopping a little bit. And you know how your father likes to be, oh, how do I put it? Not so great against people that aren't of his own kind.
Yeah.
So I kind of left him at home to kind of simmer with that, and I figured I'd have some me time to go shopping. Plus, I just
You
saw
left
like
him
this.
simmering again?
I mean, I don't see why not.
We remember what he did last time?
Yeah, so what? He tried to firebomb the church.
Yeah, of course. It's just trick after all.
Look, look, look.
No, I don't want to
I,
look those lines.
look, I just wanted some me time for once, and your father can be a bit of an asshole. But I love him for it, but he's still an asshole.
Go on.
But no, that's about it. I just came shopping. There's also some really nice bikini sets around here, especially for beachwear. I don't get much time to go to the beach, especially up in the clouds. So,
Yes, we're in the clouds. There is no beach. There's a wall and there's nothing. Flat.
exactly. So I thought I'd go see the Undersiders. Like
Undersiders? That's so racist.
that's not racist. It's just what we call people that aren't topsiders.
So true, though.
Slowly. But yeah, I figured I'd see the Undersiders, and I don't know. Some of the buildings here are quaint, though I do miss being able to float around with the city. This is nice. There's nice beaches. People keep giving me looks and giving me money for some reason. Shut the fuck up, Fags. Yeah, they keep. There's also a lot of drunk people around that think I'm like some loose woman, and the moment they do that, I kick their teeth in.
Well, that's good at least. How many
Yeah.
teeth have you collected?
I'm sorry, what?
How many teeth have you collected?
Hold on. She pulls out a small bag, and you see like a general helping of teeth. One,
No, wait. How
two,
small? Elf small or like normal people small?
20. Oh, 20 teeth and normal teeth. And she pulls out like a bunch of teeth that has like imprints that definitely look like they were removed forcibly.
Excellent.
Now I'm just imagining her mom is a fucking barbarian that that takes no shit. But yeah, are you enjoying your vacation away from?
I got abducted.
Oh, sweetie, it's not abduction if you don't say yes.
Yeah, I didn't say yes. I kind of got knocked out.
Technically, you said yes and then stole a child. So
No, I didn't.
anyway. Well, where are your friends at now? Or your abductees, rather?
You probably. Well, no, not. They're not abductees. That's some other people, but that's a long story. Um, you didn't. You probably kicked some of them, honestly, knowing them.
Probably not.
Kicked
Or
them out
maybe
the
I have.
door.
Well, can I go meet them?
Do you have any cat people teeth in that bag?
No. Why would I have cat people teeth?
I
Most
would.
of the most of the tabaxi are down south.
The what now?
The cat people, tabaxi. Honey, how long have you spent in a library that you don't know different races of people?
You do realize who my dad is, right?
Just because you grew up in a racist home, at least of your father's side, doesn't mean you have to be ignorant.
I guess you're right.
But come on.
Yeah, so I don't think we should meet them.
You think we should?
We shouldn't.
Why?
Well, there's this rotund one. It's circular.
Nope, come on. I'm hearing what you're saying and you're gonna show me where they are. And she starts dragging you. Like, she's got that ungodly mom strength of
I want to
not
roll
letting
strength
go.
check for this.
She's gonna have hers at advantage. I wasn't joking when she was a barbarian.
I don't care.
Okay. I have to roll again. Wow. Well, at least she has. Yeah.
Oh,
No, you're getting dragged.
oh.
You feel as you're like, nope, come on. Just tell me where they are, because you're coming either way.
I almost feel like this mom has decided to carry Alicia on the bridal carry
No,
stand.
no, it's more fireman's carry where she's over her
Oh.
shoulder.
Oh god.
Nope, you're gonna tell me where they are. Come on.
All right. Fine. Go to the beach. Probably there.
Alrighty.
Speaking, they're probably getting drunk again, which is why I asked if you had any teeth.
Is that hard to tell your mom where your friends are? Are you embarrassed to have your friends meet me? As she's
Like I
dragging.
said, you're not going to want to meet the spherical one.
Alright, I'll be right back.
You're quite the ball.
Is there anybody else scared for their teeth for no reason?
I tend to take care of my teeth and fangs, maintaining them well enough. Why?
I don't know. Just got a feeling.
Is it because of those bloodsuckers that Snowy has been mentioning about, as well as everyone else?
No.
The mom locking on the
I
wrist.
need a picture of you for the wedding website.
Who?
What?
You.
I sent you one.
No, you didn't.
I sent
Uh-oh.
you two.
I don't have them.
Are they not in our DMs? Whatever, I'll
I don't
send
know.
one
Let me
later.
look.
God damn it.
That was all. That was so left field, but what's happening to us now? I guess since
Hold on, we're getting there.
Also, sorry I was late. I woke up from a nap because
No,
I
fine.
betrayed our pact and I got my ears pierced without you.
Damn, I feel
And my
insulted now.
ears have been hurting from my headphones, so I needed a break and then I fell asleep.
I'm still getting them pierced, so either way. You can still take me there and then me be confused at what the fuck's going on. Alright, so the three of you, at least, or four of you, I guess, because Raffles there, are just all chilling on the beach. You'd probably set up a... Stepping on the beach.
Thank you. Actually, wait. It's dark out already, or?
It's like, by the time you get to the beach, it's definitely getting dark, because you left the guild house at, like, dusk time.
Alright, so Fang's gonna be perched up here, bow and arrow ready, looking right at the ocean.
What are you looking
Fangs.
for, Fangs?
I remember seeing some strange thing
Okay.
a few days ago when we first arrived and spoke to Warren.
For now, it seems like we're fine, Fangs. Just lower your
Dude,
guard a
just
little bit.
Fucking relax.
I mean, look, we're having a good time. Diana is roasting something over the fire. I don't know what.
Put a marshmallow.
Yeah, probably. Or the equivalent to a marshmallow.
The fuck is that?
Head try it. It's really fluffy and gooey.
All right. Until he takes it and go, what the? How did you compact so much sugar into something so squishy?
That's funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah, I could be nice.
So that explains why you have such a gooey center as she pokes your stomach, Deli. As Rathel pokes your stomach.
I ain't gonna say woohoo.
You didn't giggle either, which is very disappointing.
Why would Deli giggle or woohoo?
Long story. It's the Millsbury tow boy. That when he does a good job towing things, he gets poked in the belly and goes woohoo for a job well done.
Woohoo.
You gotta be a
Says it in the
bit.
most deadpan manner.
Fangs, you gotta be a bit thicker than you are.
Like woohoo or something like that. Or if you want to go by the tow man, woohoo. But no one talks about that.
Woohoo.
There we go. And it's about this time. No, Alicia, come on, it's not all that bad. Look,
Well,
this,
if it's not that bad.
yeah. It's like, look at
What
all this enjoyable beach, oceanfront. And I'm sure your friends will be fine. And hold on, I gotta find your token. I put it somewhere, and now, oh wait, it's in family, it's in Alicia's thing. And she's kind of carrying you to the dock. It's like, 20-foot drop. Let's see if your mother still got it. And she just fucking jumps with you on her shoulder.
Oh no! He's over here with alert.
This is gonna be. Oh, thank God she has danger sense, or else she would have been fucked. Deli, Rathel, Fags, and Diana. You watch as a hefty woman just jumps off the ledge and lands right here. Let me move Rathel.
Fangs already pulls the arrow fully ready to fire.
You also
Look.
notice she's carrying Alicia as well on her shoulder.
You
So-
cue the song.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Ellie, did you get
glory.
kidnapped again?
Oh, you're
Oh.
Ellie's friends. Hello.
Is this another Wait, what?
Poked around when he makes a giggle sound.
Fangs literally has the arrow fully drawn and ready to fire, but he's like, wait, what?
Oh, I'm Alicia's mother, Lilith.
Oh, this is where the acronym comes from.
Fang just lowers the arrow down, looks very confused, looks at the one who calls herself Alicia's mother, looks at Alicia, looks at the mother again. I see that you do not have. Damn, I actually want a token.
It's a really good token, in all honesty. It's just like for some people it's a little much because like boob.
Yeah, Deli's doing the same thing for completely opposite reasons of Fangs.
But
Does the
Ah.
math
Oh.
work for that?
Well, it depends on what part you're talking about. But a lot of it doesn't work out.
You
Fangs
see,
kind of looks again left
when
and
you're
right.
Oh,
I
sorry.
see that Alicia took the father genetics.
Ah!
No,
Yeah.
she didn't take racism. Hopefully, looks at you, Alicia. You're
Well,
Fangs looks
actually,
at Diana. Did I use the word right?
yeah,
hello.
you did.
I'm Alicia's mom. I'm just here shopping for all kinds of other stuff, especially with all the stuff that you undersiders have to offer. Deli, you've heard the term before, especially when dealing with business in Forward. It's just a common term for anyone that's below Forward. Like, it's definitely not something that would catch you on the
Forward
spot.
night. Well, she wasn't lying about that, at least.
Your mom.
Yeah?
The Tabaxi said he beat you in arm wrestling.
Ooh. You know, I haven't done an arm wrestling in a minute. Would you like care to partake? And she holds out her hand to Fags. And Fags, you definitely see like the muscles on this woman definitely do not, are definitely a little off-putting.
Yes, Mom. I mean, ma'am.
Say that one more time and you'll lose teeth. She says as she like cracks her knuckle.
Telly can't leave the fire, but he wants to hide behind Rathles so bad.
I do not mind, but I do not know why, but I suddenly feel like I'm looking at my own mother as well, without the extra fur.
All right, Ellie, you can have fun with your friends now, and she puts you down. All right,
And somehow I feel like the sense of dread.
Fangs, if you want to roll just a quick strength check
I'm going with
against her.
athletics. I trust
Okay.
my athletics.
Okay, hers is gonna be an advantage. I don't
I
want to pull
know.
up her sheet.
Oh god, she's gonna throw me around the place.
Nah, well, thankfully her modifier saves it, but you definitely feel like she hits the rock a little too hard that you're leaning on and kind of just smashes your paw. Oh, sorry. Just a little innate rage. I didn't mean it. Are you alright?
I will
Thanks.
live. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're
I
fine.
was-
It
okay.
definitely caught you off guard though, because you're like, oh, she doesn't look like there's some muscular outline, but she's not that strong. And then immediately you feel your hand smash onto the rock.
It's more of the fact that Fangs already sent something similar to his mother on this woman, and it's like, oh no, this might actually be the type that I'm gonna get my butt kicked in.
Yeah.
But
I'll be.
compared to the beatings he took from the Red Claws, he's
Yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely. It's not the same, but it definitely has like a very sting to it because, again,
I am not one of the strength department, but I think Mala would be a much better opponent for you if we find Mala again.
you have another friend. Oh boy. Um, I don't know if you know, but at least back in the day, I used to do a little bit of adventuring, and I tended to get a little bit mad, and I would hit people with a rolling pin. I broke a lot of rolling pins that way, but they were effective in what they did.
I think you and Mala would get along well. He uses a bread roll thing and gets mad.
Huh. A barbarian that wields bread. Is he a chef?
I do not think so. I have not seen Mala cook. Actually, I do not think any of us have actually cooked except myself and a few others.
I didn't
Mom
think what.
suck at cooking. All of them.
You tend to make lots of vegetarian meals, which I'm still not used to.
Hmm.
In Tabaxi ate about 12 pies of blueberries and fruits, and then he had a food competition with the round one.
See. And what's your name, round one? That's probably gonna have his teeth knocked down his throat if he says something wrong. As she again cracks her knuckles.
I am Eleanor Cloudcatcher. Ma'am.
Nice to meet you. She holds out her hand. Do you shake it?
I do. I also you're standing in my bonfire.
Sorry. I should probably put a fire there just so it's like easy to mark. Let me just grab the fire real quick.
So
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so she definitely sees this just gigantic copper still, if she knows what it is.
Oh. Oh, you're one of those illegal people. Looks at you.
I'm Diana.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I like
As she-
stealing things. It makes my heart go fast.
Right, like looks at you and takes a mental note. Break hand if stolen from. Like in her head.
No, if you do that, you will literally crush her hand. I would be careful. They're small.
Okay.
You said no racism. This is how.
That's not racism if someone steals from you and you break their jaw.
I've seen what you do. You do a little bit more than break their jaw.
Just because I rip out their tongue with one punch or make their jaw go into where their neck should be doesn't mean it's not a bad thing.
Definitely sounds similar to the treatment of the Red Claw. As Fangs kind of just steps back just a little bit more.
Somehow made her mom fucking terrifying. See,
Right.
originally I thought she'd make sense as a Storm Herald, but I think Giant is funnier because
Oh, before Fangs does walk away, he does say, "Yes, I am Fangs on Blades," and you somewhat now remind me of those Red Claw back home.
the Red who?
They're not quite important if you stay up north.
Hmm. More Undersiders that I don't know about. Interesting.
I do not bury myself underground though.
No. I come from a city in the sky, so anyone below the top side, aka where I live, are topsiders, and anyone below are considered undersiders.
We are not under the ground though.
No, they're native to. Didn't you know Forwyn and that in turn Babylon, the whole kingdom is up in the air, or at least most of it, especially on the Scorn Plains because it's too hard to live on because the winds are too harsh, so they went upwards instead of downwards. There's a few underground cities in Forwyn too to kind of make up for it, but it's more effective to go up than down. At least in my mind.
As she's saying all this, Fangs looks kind of up to the skies. I cannot imagine a city in the skies.
Well, if you're all willing to visit, Babylon is always welcoming to people that are willing to at least visit. Though, do mind the religious zealots that seem to walk from place to place.
Looks, Alicia, are you a religious zealot?
Who, me?
Yes.
Couldn't be.
Looks to Alicia's mother. Are you a religious zealot?
No, I tried religion at one point. Kind of got mad at the priest, threw him off the city. Kind of got arrested for a little bit, but it ended up working out.
I was about to say you're not religious.
Tried
So
religion
you
once, didn't work for me, threw him off the city because I didn't agree. Like,
so you did as Wadelli has mentioned, the so-called skydiving lessons.
impromptu skydiving, and he didn't have any way to stop his fall, so yes.
No,
I'd like to also point
thanks for where I'm from. That's called a hell fucking no.
I'd also like to point out that Forwyn is about on a good day without winds and everything blowing about 20,000 feet up in the air. So,
Where's the oxygen come from?
magical bubble that surrounds most of Babylon that kind of acts as a safeguard as well. That and a lot of us have higher altitude lungs anyway that we've developed, so most people that live there are fine for the most part if they step outside.
Oh,
The only
great.
thing they have
As
to worry,
dwarf, that means I'm gonna die.
nah, there's enough magical supplements for tourists and the like, considering Forward is probably one of the biggest religious meccas. We get a bunch of tourists that are people trying to convert or find their own religion.
I don't understand. Is there one religion or multiple religions?
Pretty much every religion that is in Hollowswog has a base of operation in Forwyn, and mostly in Babylon, since
Is
there's
there
a
one for
few.
the Raven Queen?
Probably a smaller sect, but if you look, probably. Excuse me.
I may be interested.
Are you a follower of any religions? Look at the rest of you. I got nothing. As Rathel kind of just shrugs as she's watching the fire.
I like stealing. It makes my heart go fast.
That's not a religion, but okay.
Just keep saying that.
I'm wizard.
I was confused. I thought, no.
Is the little one nervous because I can probably destroy her?
You should approach her.
Fangs just very gently pokes Diana in the cheek with his.
Why do I imagine that fucking meme of casually approaches the child that just like looks like murder and then
It probably is.
all right, so she casually approaches Diana.
Uh,
I'm just gonna move you out in a square just so it's easier for me to kind of do this. So sorry.
just push the child off the rock. I get it.
No. Well, yeah, bully the child, get the fuck off a rock. Now go from the other way. Makes sense.
Oh no. He's
There
doing
we
the
go.
Lion King moment. Race up the child up the cliff and throws it.
Fucking love that meme. Uh, are you afraid of me? And she kind of looks down at you. She's like, I like to point out, she's probably about 5'9". So
Not afraid. I
you know,
I don't know.
all right. Don't worry, if you don't mind. And she kind of just takes a seat in the beach. You look like you have some alcohol, and considering I don't really care all that much for illegal activities, mind if I borrow a bottle? Or can or jar? She kind of just sits down and plops near the bonfire. Looks at you, Deli.
Yeah. No, this match. I mean, obviously ain't done yet, but here he'll just hand her off a regular moonshine bottle. But she definitely is
That-
getting like a strong scent of strawberries and bananas from this one.
You making something special with this, or?
Yeah, just trying to. I always try to use some local ingredients, and there's some new ones I got recently.
She kind of takes a sip. I'm gonna assume the con save is 15? Question mark. If I
Kind of
remember
up to
correctly, from,
you.
like, it's probably you said it's just regular moonshine.
Yeah.
I'd say regular is probably about.
You know,
I
to be
think
honest, she's an elf. He probably gave her the watered down bottle.
okay.
But
Then
she
I'll
is
say
a
15.
barbarian, so yeah, no, the 15 one's probably that makes sense.
Thank God. She drinks it, is a little tipsy, but like, definitely something new. Haven't tried it. Keep that in mind. Also, why is your friend here like pointing an arrow at the sea?
Oh, we had a recent run-in with some goop monsters that came from the sea. Completely invulnerable to piercing damage, so I'm not sure why he's doing that.
Ellie, you didn't tell me you were in danger.
Literally constantly. Since she showed
Oh,
up.
we got kidnapped together.
Yep.
Smiles.
Wait, you told me
Fang looks
nothing
right.
happened.
Fangs looks
Wait.
right at Diana's like, you went to your kidnapper willingly.
Wait. Everyone, pause. She kind of like demands attention almost in a way.
Yes, ma'am.
Ellie, were you hurt at all? Sam?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Define hurt.
Like emotionally, physically, mentally.
Um, why don't you ask Diana? She saw me. I was
Well, let me ask this. Are you and this little looks at Diana child? How old are you? No, you don't understand. You're all children to be roughly considering I'm looks at wrist. About 500 years old.
Well,
Oh, she's older than you, Deli.
yeah, and
You tend to lord that over us many times.
Well, are you and this person that you were kidnapped, are you seeing each other? She kind of asks.
No.
This is funny because it puts Diana
I'm-
on the spot too.
I'm already spoken for, and she's gonna give a pat to Fangs.
What do you mean you are spoken for?
I'm spoken for.
I am most confused, but
Yeah, Fangs, why are you speaking for Diana?
Well, did you find anyone, at least on your adventure, then, Ellie, that seems to have your love for destruction and chaos?
There was the kidnapped child.
You kidnapped a child?
Yeah, I mean, she
No.
hung on to Ellie's every word.
No, I didn't. It was
Roll me
in
deception.
town.
Roll me a deception.
Made her live in a bread box.
Roll me a fucking deception. Speed roll. You better hope to God she rolls a that one. Oh, you're fucked. Sweetie. Cracks knuckles and kind of like, you see like a dark cloud kind of hang over. What did I tell you about kidnapping people?
It wasn't a kidnapping again. They were literally just freshly ransacked, I guess, town.
Okay.
Found a destroyed building, and that's when the rotund one accidentally killed me.
wait,
What?
Looks at Ellie.
Wait, no, I have no recollection
Did
of
you-
murdering anyone.
Even Fangs goes like, wait, what?
No, Fangs, you keep a very good track of people I've killed. I never did nothing, Ellie.
Yes, I.
No, I think
recall Ellie-
I think Ellie was referring to you killing the child.
I didn't kill the
I guess-
child either.
I know. Recently orphaned.
Yeah,
Not
Fangs
wrong.
just adds. Fangs just
Anyway,
adds. I recall Ellie blasting a massive fireball in the hotel back in Chang Fang.
Oh,
That place that has many strange, angry people that.
all right.
smile
Continue,
but
Ellie.
stab us.
As she kind of looks at you, Alicia.
case of Tabaxi's lying, Deli is lying. What I'm saying is, it was a freshly orphaned child, and I didn't know if to leave them there or take them with me, but they ended up swinging a stick that I might have told them to swing. And we ended up getting out of there, and now they're in another place where they hopefully can't get hurt under the watchful eye of a box full of bread.
And she's just kind of thinking.
I gotta say,
Also,
the
it
kid
was a-
did make the most of it.
it
She
was
is
a
using
two.
that infinite box
sorry.
of bread to feed the hungry.
Roll me a D100.
Who?
You.
Ah,
You're the one who has the subscription. A tube comes out and a pumpernickel bread just kind of lands next to the fire. It's wrapped. So
I
it's not gonna
really
get
thought it was
sad.
gonna hit me in the face.
I was thinking if it rolled like a below 10, it would have.
Oh,
The D100 basically determines the force and how fast it's coming out. If
I
you hit
love it.
like
this is the best things we had to this campaign. Is this random bread? Oh, anybody else smell pumpernickel?
it's not in the fire, I will point out. It's like right next to it, so it's still probably toasting.
Oh, yeah, but I mean it's toasting, and it is made to be fresh bread, so I'm sure we can smell it even through the tinfoil, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Fangs just also adds, yes, I am mostly on the alert due to being. All of us were assaulted by. I believe the term is fang folk, but at least down in the south we call them leeches and parasites.
There's so many funny words that you undersiders have for things, rather than just one blanket term for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Vampires.
Don't worry about that tonight. If we see any vampiric entities, I'm literally making the sun happen. I have that one prepared now.
Yes.
Ain't dealing with that shit no more.
Considering that our friend here and Alicia were kidnapped, absconded with them after we all took a beating from them. Particularly my friends Deli and Miss Raffle from
I
a
got it.
very angry, muscular guy.
Yeah, it was Rathel definitely took the brunt of that. I do thank you again.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of scarring, but it's not too bad considering.
And then Fangs looked
Don't
at
worry.
Diana,
Scars are sexy.
and I am still trying to figure out as to why you went running to that particular kidnapper.
By the way, Dad, I forgot. You might have forgot as well. You do technically still have 3 bottles of the corruption that you were given when you left.
You did forget.
Yeah,
Now is
that's.
not the time. Now is not the time.
That's up to you.
No, it's not the time. I will die on this rock. So,
I mean, you're on a rock right now, buddy.
No, that was the joke. Thank you,
I know.
Misa.
yes.
Thanks.
But, you know, do you have any dice by chance?
looks at literally at Deli. You played the strip poker thing.
No. Not that. I'm a woman of class, not of crass. God.
Ooh,
But
that's
no.
Price.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Did you say something to your mother? And she just looks at you with, like, again, that, like, scary mob face of, the fuck you say to me?
I thought I heard crabs.
Oh,
I don't
God.
see any crustaceans though. That would actually be a nice meal to try.
I do love how all my mom characters are fucking terrifying.
I'm terrified to see what Deli's mom looks like. Because she's, from the lore, she's not dead. Only Dad is.
Yeah. You might be more gentle, to be honest, the way I have it in my head.
Me too, actually. I really hope so. She was a
Well,
nice lady.
considering what's implied from your dad,
Yeah.
more than likely, yeah. And don't worry, Deli,
I
this
want-
arc is gonna be.
I want to see Diana's
lot of-
mom. The
Well, you've
most
seen her a few
righteous
times.
paladin.
She tried to teach her daughter right, but her daughter was like, "I'm gonna be a rogue and
Oh,
steal
God,
for
but-
good, but still
so-
be a rogue."
Yeah, I'm terrified for when Diana multi-classes into paladin and gets smite and sneak attack.
Yes, the rogue, my favorite combo. Technically, Casper is as well, funnily enough.
Yeah, I know. Casper's fucking awful.
Well, it's also because he's built
I'd
to be like just
still
talk
love-
his way. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
After-
yeah. After a bit, Snowy, it's probably been like an hour or two of the rest of the party talking. It's probably getting closer to like midnight, and I guess Snowy, if you want to show up or you're making your way back to the beach.
Okay.
I'll leave it up to you then. But yeah, and then, oh God, I remember when Alicia was this tall and was talking about trying to read all kinds of different languages. It worked pretty well. Then she started doing some weird tongue. Oh God, she tried to tell me about it and was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Talking in like a nondescript language that just, oh, weird times, but I remember it.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
when
too
she
funny.
starts to explain something and it doesn't sound like nothing?
Yeah, like, and then her eyes roll back in her head.
I had not seen that as of yet. Also, hello Snowy. Did you enjoy the show?
Yep.
Yeah, Snowy, I thought I was gonna make it there, but Little D took us. So that's your next one.
Tomorrow night.
All right.
You'll be there.
Oh, hello. Are you one of Alicia's friends?
Can you roll an insight on Deli?
It's up to you. I'm not gonna.
No, I want Snowy too.
I know. It's up to her.
You just see terror in his eyes as you show up, and he looks at the mom and then looks at you again, like no 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 no.
I suppose with Snowy's passive, you can also see that Fangs has been on combat stance, literally crouching on top of a rock
Okay.
and watching her.
So first of all, I don't know. Ellie, are we friends? I mean, it seems like we've had a very weird relationship since we've met. Second of all, what's up, Ellie? And third of all, damn.
I think
I'm
going
let
to
me-
this
let me
side.
roll.
I'm
Let me
going
roll.
to this side of the still.
Oh, you're one of those people that don't want like their teeth anymore, and you hear her crack her knuckles.
I'm sorry. Excuse me if I'm appreciating the beauty of the feminine form. I also appreciate the male form. What is
You're
your point?
Oh no! Snowy, roll me.
Are you
Roll
insulted
me.
by the fact that you are a beautiful woman?
No, I like to believe have people believe I am more than that, and roll me a strength if you're good about to get fucking grappled, or athletics rather, whatever you prefer. This will be an advantage for her, as you
Can
made
be
her
acrobatics.
Sure. Holy fuck! Definitely not catching that. So, you watch her try to grab you, and probably because you're used to, like, I would say maybe with Mala, kind of do that same movement of like just bear hug into submission kind of idea, or definitely raw strength over dexterity. You kind of dodge out of the way, but you definitely see as she moves, like a lot of the, especially from impact, you can definitely see her feel like some of the ground shift. Like there was a lot of weight into that.
Okay, first of all, I do see you a lot more than that. But that is the first thing that does come to mind.
Let me roll something else for her now. Gonna be her wisdom. This is what happens when you have a simple-minded barbarian that looks like that, and then just has a one-track mind.
I am beginning to understand the family relations and similarities
Look.
between.
Do your signature gorilla grip.
I hate you. Shut up. I know exactly what it means. That's from. Look, keep that in mind. As much as I enjoy people that ogle, I'd rather them not, because I like to be a little bit more than that, and I do appreciate that to a certain degree. But do keep in mind you also are really testing my temper.
Well, ma'am, in the regards that you wish to have that, I also wish to have the understanding that I am a slut. And a professional one at that. So please understand that it is nothing personal, simply the way that I am, just as you are a fine individual.
He kind of looks at you for a second, thinks about it. Lilith Rayla, Alicia's mother.
Snowy Van Weathermay Foxgrove.
Never thought some undersiders would have such elaborate names.
Oh, you're one of those.
Why does everyone think topsiders are that bad?
Because
I'm from
you're
Slangton. Everything is bad.
You're gonna have to excuse my ignorance, but I kind of lump most of underside cities together, so saying Schwankton means really nothing to me.
I mean,
It
that's the
was very
point about it.
painful,
You
traumatizing.
Slangton is an entire country, for that matter.
No, I think that's where you're misunderstanding. I just see anything that's below 4 as undersiders, so most country lines or whatever don't really register all that much to me, as it's all
And you
kind of
see,
the
it
same.
is that kind of generalization that creates the disdain that many
Undersiders.
people down here have against those of you who live up there.
Completely understandable. Though I guess it's very circular in its ways, as it kind of most people think Undersiders are assholes that try to take advantage of the religious mecca of Topsiders created and try to exploit it. That's why we have the Glassway and the worst parts of the Glassway.
What is this
Um,
Glassway?
okay. It's so Forwin is built on the principle of a floating city on top of a layer of glass, magical glass that the Keystone had built. And the Glassway is basically, think of it like the Undercity of Babylon. Though the Keystone herself tries to take care of people underneath the Glassway and make sure that they're taken care of in the best ways that she can. People will also exploit the Undercity because, of course, they're easy places to hide in the Glassway. A lot of people from Topside don't really go all that, or Topsiders don't really investigate it that much, as is outside of the Keystone. It's mainly a waste of resources to even try because of how many backways there are through Forwin. But overall, Babylon's mostly fine outside of the Glassway here and there.
I will be somewhat asking dumb question, but you wouldn't happen to have heard the term "whispers in the rain," the Glasskin.
No, and Glasskin? Is that another Psyocraft thing that? Hmm. So I will say, because Deli would probably know this at least from major experience. Psyocraft is like Forwid's like bread and butter kind of thing, aka working with a lot of glass and magical glass and tampering. Sometimes it deals with sand, not really. It's more so that side of it. So, but most Forwinites or Topsiders know a lot about it because it's like just common knowledge. Outside of Forwid, a lot of spellcasters know it but don't practice it because it's not really practical, especially making magical glass. For some it is though. Hmm. It was nice of you to invite me, or at least let me accompany you for a bit, but Alicia, I have to make my leave. I need to go shopping for, I think they were called micro bikinis. No, I don't know how well that'll work. Eh, at least maybe a bathing suit or a one piece would be really nice. And you watch as she kind of clicks her feet together, and how did? Hold on, I gotta look them up real quick because I'm pretty sure I know how they work.
Boots of jumping.
Blue boots of striding and sprinting.
Yeah, basically is a bonus action.
Yeah. So you watch as she kind of like clicks her feet together and just fucking leaps and pushes off the sand, and then just starts walking the other way.
If I'm not mistaken, with the things that she had said and her angry intent, would not buying these swimwear elicitate the angry responses she has from Snowy and Deli.
Personally,
She's going to. So
I think she kind of baits people into it just so she's an excuse to beat them up.
yeah, I get that feeling too.
That is,
Alicia, is that why you're so chaotic as Rathel looks over? Because your mom is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to
Oh,
incite that now.
Yeah.
Only because Payne remembers he also got cooked once.
oh my god.
Moogle, I am shooting for
I
a
picked
second
up.
batch tonight, so just let me know and I can describe the second one.
You mean Mariner?
Oh, she's asking for
Fuck.
whatever. Like it could be a bathtub mint julep at this point.
Sure. Just roll me your alchemist and I'll tell you how many you make. Your alchemist will determine your roll, and I'll give you.
So Sam full of shit or real.
You've been around Alicia enough that you know she's definitely chaotic. maybe not so much her mom's side where she uses it as brute strength, but definitely still some chaos from her mother, to a little degree.
I feel like no matter where we go, these vacations tend to be unpleasant.
I mean, it's been pleasant for this day. We ate, had a good meal, and now we're just bonding over a fire.
Yeah, we
Huh.
ate. I got to go do a show, which I haven't done in a few weeks. Got laid multiple times. I'm still not emotionally sure how I feel about the whole situation. And now we're at a beach, having a fire. I mean, just being at the beach having a fire is pretty good.
Plus, we're
That's
enjoying
true.
the waves and time for once, so. And there's no random person just attacking us right now.
Fangs ears
So we just
perk
had
up,
emotions
look
like up like to where the woman just left.
Well, not now.
Fangs once again. Ears perk up, looking around.
It's calm for once. Definitely different from like the first day you had arrived, where there seemed to be eyes watching on you. This is the first time it's relaxing. Feels, though I know how Fangs is, won't have his guard down, but it definitely feels at ease for once. You can hear a few drunken people kind of stammering to and fro, and just enjoying the beach. But Jeebus, whatever you want to roll the alchemy tools, I could tell you.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just roll that, and then I can tell you how many you're rolling for what
Advantage
you're
because
making.
dwarf. Now,
Dwarf.
Here is a solid 21.
21. All right, so roll me 3d6, and I'll add 2.
So Fangs, just I know it's a
Not bad.
thing
So
we
12
don't
bottles.
let our guard down, but you can relax.
I am relaxed.
So 12 bottles of whatever you want to label them,
This
Jeebus.
one is strawberry banana.
Okay. I mean, think of it this way, Fangs.
Okay, down to
It's-
11 for.
You give her one.
Actually, no. We're going to drink that tonight, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
So, you guys just see Deli after he's finished like catching the final drips of this, like go to like Frank's area, and he just like lays out all 12 bottles, and he just starts mixing them together, tasting, mixing, like getting them all even, and then he sets one aside. All right, like puts it down. Y'all need to find a name for this.
Okay. Let's see
Alu
it.
special. She kind of tastes it.
What's it taste like?
It is strawberry
strawberry-
banana.
Call it the banana diagram.
The
Fangs
banana
with a little
diorama.
bit of
I like that
courage.
actually.
I was gonna
Fangs
call.
just slams it. I'll roll a con save for that now.
It's not. If you're only like tasting it, you don't have to roll a con. Well,
No,
you're fine either way.
he's straight up just taking the whole shot.
Oh, bro, that's a lot more than a shot.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
he
I'm saying.
slammed a full like mason jar on the rock
Yeah.
after he finished
Yeah.
finding the proof right.
Oh my god. Well, I was gonna taste more of it. A burning tutti frutti. Dude, I love tutti fruttis actually.
All
Like,
right.
they're-
Well, after Fangs is now unconscious for the rest of the night, or well, he has no hair to
Oh,
hold. But
oh.
little D, you drank an entire jar of moonshine. I don't care who the fuck you are.
You know what? In my back of my mind, what about this name Banana Slamma? Because you're gonna be fucking slammed after drinking it.
I do like that one.
works.
That's also a really bad reference for anyone that actually watched that fucking cartoon.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Donkey Kong.
Yep. Really bad
I'm too young to
cartoon.
understand that.
What's up?
I'm probably too young to understand what you're talking about.
Oh my
Don't worry
god,
about it.
no. Stop. Anyway. Alright, well, once you're done with the Banana Slamma, let's just relax and maybe fall asleep on the beach, or maybe stagger our way back to the hotel. Someone's gonna have to lift Fangs though, because his ass is out on that rock.
Can I bury him?
No,
Sure.
unless you want to carry him and then bury him.
No,
As
just
long as we take turns,
he
I'm
gets
fine
up and
sleeping out here.
standing up.
Well, here's to at least a peaceful night for now. Maybe the next 3 days won't be that bad.
Not so fast.
Don't.
I got another
Don't.
batch I'm gonna try to make, so I'll be up for a while.
I'll just watch. Thanks, Miser. And I guess with that, I know it's a bit early, but we're just gonna end it here for tonight, where the party had a nice relaxing time, got some more lore kind of thrown at them, expanded the world a little bit more, and yeah. I've been Trendspace Mariner. Oh, sorry. I've been Trendspace Mariner, your DM for tonight, and yeah, you can find me on DM Mariner on Twitter, Trendspace Mariner on Twitch, and yeah, next week, though it might not go as slow as this, we will kind of enjoy more downtime because I like these sessions a lot more because it's the first time the party gets to relax. It lets me kind of expand characters, the world out a little bit more, etc. And yeah, I'll throw it to tomorrow's DM in Moogle.
Hello, it's me, Goth Moogle, playing Snowy. Tomorrow will be Sea of Sorrows, where we change the entirety of what's been going on. Instead of this nice, gentle stuff, they'll go back to the Remains of Dread, and let's see how much more pain I can cause these folks. Anyway, I don't have social media, and I will throw it over to Jeebus.
Hey everybody, I am Jeeves the Dingus. I am will most likely not be traveling for our next Drake Salvation session, so get ready for more wizardly wonder, as we definitely have a good time in the Duskhaven Coven, and nothing bad ever happens ever. Everything is fine, especially when everybody gets premonitions and there's only thinking of dread and sadness. But yeah, no, I will throw it to my other DM friend, Mr. Miser.
Hello, everyone. Currently, I am knocked out cold as Fangs on Blaze in one in the chamber. But this is Miser Mark. I'm also the DM for Into the Wildlands on every other Sunday. This coming Sunday, might start just a little bit later than usual. But party is going to they finished their little war section. Now they got to fight a boss, and I have some very horrible plans and ultimatums for them. Anyway, anyone else, or should I just throw it right back to Mariner for outro?
I think this should be it. But yeah, thanks for everyone for showing up. And next week, we might go a little bit faster, but go to like a day or two faster rather than one day. But I like this a little bit more because it's calm, introduces the party to more of the town, and kind of lets them just get lost in this place rather than kind of rushing through it like everything else. So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.